Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, we're back to our normal schedule. We're ready to play some games. Thanks for hanging out everybody tonight. See you all in the chat. Hey, what's up UTP, Josie, Chewy, my ma's right there backing me up. Sadly haven't been time to play my own game. Oh no, UTP. What a bummer, what a bummer. Me too, been busy for Christmas. Oh my God, kid, for Christmas. There you go. Got Fallout 4. I'm about 10 hours in the game. 7 hours building at Red Rocket. And for like 2 hours, I gathered stuff. For like 1 hour, I explored. Exactly. I actually got level 50. The very first time I played Fallout 4, I got level 50 by doing really nothing but working on Sanctuary and the settlements right there. I didn't really go anywhere, do too many quests. I didn't even know you had to do the Preston quest. I had no idea. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute. I got a whole bunch of quests I got to do. Oh, yeah, I'm looking for somebody. I forgot. But tonight what we're going to do is, of course, we're going to play some Fallout 4. If you'd like to know my schedule, it is right below the stream. So don't say, Kismet, when are you going to do this and when are you going to do that? Because that takes a lot of time and effort to tell you guys exactly when and where and what I'm going to play. It's right down below the stream. Events right down there. You can also click that button up above that says events at the top of the stream. As well as you can go ahead and see my times and all that stuff down below the stream. You can see them on Twitter. You can see them all over the place. So there you go. Now you know what's going on, what times with what. Now, my times are ish, right? So we're going to be playing some Fallout 4 to about 1 a.m. Ish. And then maybe earlier, maybe later, depending on what goes on the game. Then we're going to play some 7 Days to Die. Can't wait to get into the server, see what everybody's been doing over there. I heard they've been over there building all sorts of cool stuff. So I want to go check that out. And we're building a giant mega compound. Can't wait to get back to that. Can't wait to check that out and see what's going on. So we will check that out tonight, of course. And thanks, everybody, for hanging out as well in the stream. Now, if I did miss a comment or question, feel free to throw it in the chat. Again, my name is Kismet. It is right there on my overseer's desk. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red and attach itself to the top of my chat. So should I get busy talking or squirreling on to something else, feel free to throw those squirrels emotes in the chat if you are a subscriber. And keep on keeping on. Now, of course, you guys can earn some Kiz Caps right in the stream by, of course, retweeting right down there. See if you can become the top of the Kiz Cap list right now. Of course, a lot of people up the top. You can also see that down below, as well as some new things the Stream Elements added to the top chatters and all that kind of fun stuff right down below as well. It's right at the bottom of the thing. You click on it, it pops up. You can choose some different things to look at, which is pretty cool. Added that down below the stream as well. Revamped a lot of my stuff here in the stream as well. Oh, somebody dropping the Dragon Hammer right there at the top of the stream. Let me see who that was. Who was that? My thingies are hidden. My thingies are hidden behind my mod chat over here. I moved all my stuff around. It's always fun when you move your stuff around because then you're like, where did I put that? There we go. Darth Papper dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Relax. Take it easy. Put your feet up on the furniture. We don't care. Feel free to say hello in the chat. There we go. I should build a Red Rocket or the starting place. I would build Sanctuary first, Abernathy Farm in those order. Those are the two biggest settlements at the very beginning of the game, and just send all your people there. Go to Red Rocket, send your people over there. Go to the drive-in, send your people over there. In fact, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. So I'm going to be showing you a lot of Kismet tips as well in the stream. If you've never been in my stream before, I play a lot of Fallout 4, obviously 7 Days to Die, Warframe. We're going to play some PUBG this weekend as well, getting back to the normal schedule. So let's get to it, everybody. Let's go ahead and dive in to some Fallout 4 modded mega playthrough. Let's go. All right, here we are, everybody. Now, I have different layouts depending on what I am doing at the moment. So, right now, as you can see, I am... oh, hold on. I just noticed something. I am I am currently at Sanctuary, and I'm also over here. You'll see me bounce around from time to time, whether I'm in my power armor or whether I'm out of my power armor. Now, early in the game, I don't use my power armor that much. I only use it when I got the jetpack, because that's really fun. That's really fun. Kara coming in with the host there. Thank you so much. No VR tonight. That's right. VR on Tuesdays. Man, I feel like I just keep explaining the same thing over and over. Is it just me, everybody? Is it just me, or what? I put it in the events. I say what it is. I spend hours upon hours of putting it in there. And no one reads it. Makes me want to cry. Assassin coming in with a major 6-month sub love right there. Whoa, could say goodbye to those bits. Knocked them out of there. Became your bit boss. Let's see some epic love in the chat for Assassin. I've got to go in here. I just noticed I got to fool around with something here real quick. Because that was the first sub of the day, and for some reason my sub count is off. Let's get it going. La bamba, ba ba lamba. Watch this. Whoop. There we go. See? So cool. That's what I love about Stream Elements. Pretty awesome. Just go in there, do your thing, and you're good. So yeah, thank you for that host from Kira, and also thanks for that awesome sub love as well. Now we're back to the love train, so we do get 5 subs tonight. We're gonna go ahead and get on that love train. We're gonna amplify that love, because that's what we do. We take other people's love, we amplify it, show them some love on the stream. Check it out, wearing my awesome. I mean, this came out so good. It's like wearing a hug. It's like wearing a hug. The Kismet T-shirt. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's get to it, everybody. Let's dive right in. Now, I'm playing a modded playthrough, and let me get those mods up and running for you guys here in the chat. And I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to go a little bit over the mods. I get the question all the time when I'm playing, Kismet, what mods are you using? So let me go ahead and get my chat, which is hiding over here. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put mods in the chat, even though my mods are there and they can put mods in the chat. But bam, we're going to go ahead and click that little mods thing. And we're going to talk a bit about this. Beto, Beto, Beto. There we go, getting raided. Rose coming in with the raid love, nuking the stream. Thank you so much for the host, for the raid. You know, Ro, I really like Ro over there, of course, always hanging me out with 7 Days Die. Maybe we'll play some tonight. Maybe we'll play. Been a while, man. It's been a while. As you can tell, I'm super busy. I've been trying to get my VR setup working. There's just not enough time. There's not enough time for all the things that I want to do in life. And that's the way you should be. You should always have like that's something that just kind of drives you out of the bed every day. Something that inspires you to go do what you love to do every single day. And that's what I do every day. I can't do it all, but I can do some of it. I can get some of it done. All right, so one of the things I am using right now, of course, is the unofficial Fallout 4 patch, which is pretty awesome. Oh, I can use my settlement overseer today. Awesome. Which is pretty awesome because what it does, of course, it fixes a lot of the bugs in the game. The other one I've got is spring cleaning, so I can go through and actually remove the buildings. Let's take a look at this particular modded playthrough. Right here. Now check it out. As you can see, we built ourselves a little bit of a starter home here. We've got some really unusual stuff in this particular playthrough. As you can see, we've got the Minutemen beds here, which is super cool. That's a mod as well. And what do we got along the edge here? What do we got going on here? That's right, this is Sim Settlements, one of the greatest mods in the game. Incredibly great, incredibly great. You can see over here, they've got themselves some stores going on. I don't know what this is.
Excuse me.
Can I get you a drink?
Oh, okay, she's the bar. Now notice how I've also got this mod that it shows me the actual dialogue like the old school, right? So we'll say not right now.
Whatever you want.
All right, and then we've also got weapons here, and we've got the pool hall. Do you actually go in the pool hall? How do you get in the pool hall? I can't get in the pool hall. There's no stairwell. Guess you can get in this way. I gotta put a stairwell on the other side. Yeah, look at this deal. The pool hall. So this is recreation. People throwing knives and bullseye. This is recreation in here for people to have fun and do different stuff. I'm not sure if that's even done yet. I might still be working on it. Now what happens is your companion or your settlers go and actually build up these different locations as they go. Like you can see here, we've got ourselves a bit of a tower. Now, they did change this around a little bit. So you can go ahead and look at the plaque here, and it tells you basically what it is. It's a turret tower right there. Turrets for elevated defense, like so. So basically, that's a turret tower. Now, I got my Kismet Killbox 4.0. Look at that. Rounded. Pretty cool. Going right here as well. But as you can see, they're building that particular turret tower up. Here, we've got some other kind of tower as well. Let's take a look. See what it's all about. It's going to let me read the plaque. There we go. Right here, this is a scav team dispatcher. So we dispatch our scavenger teams by that. And of course, other things here being melted down in this one right here. Let's take a look at this one. Again, ceramic studio again. So that's Sim Settlements. Pretty awesome. Now, you might notice these little bars behind me here. These little bars tell me what's going on in my settlement, whether I have enough defense, whether I have enough food, water, all that kind of cool stuff. It tells me that right behind. That is actually called HUD Framework, and there's a bunch of Sim Settlements add-ons that I have in that list that you guys can check out as well. Now, I also have a thing called Higher Settlement Budget, and that means that I can, of course, build more at each and every settlement, about 2 to 3 times more, depending on the settlement. At each and every one. Now, one of the things I've really been missing in my VR playthrough is this right here, the Contraptions Workshop. Now, as you can see, I actually have 2 vacuum hoppers coming out here, and you're like, Kismet, what the heck happened to that yellow house, bro? Where's the yellow house? Where are all the houses? Why is there no houses? By the way, check out my cool motorcycle. We'll check that out in a minute. Where the heck are all the houses? Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Kaz, what mods for building I was AFK? Called Sim Settlements is what I'm using so far. But let's go up here to the top so you guys get a nice bird's eye view of everything that's going on. Well, actually, let me just go right here. Boop. Over here. So as you can see, I've removed all of the buildings throughout all of Sanctuary. Check it out. All of them are gone using that spring cleaning. Now, this is my very first mods playthrough. Now, the way I'm playing does not give me any advantage whatsoever, but it does give me additional features that I really wanted when I first started playing the game. A great example is I would like to get rid of all of the houses for obvious reasons, because the houses are useless. And what I really want, or what I really want, is to remove all that stuff and then let them build up their own houses, which is what they're doing. These are all residents right here that are going around the circle. And then over here in the back, we have some more residents. And then here on the far side, you've got some industrial and commercial. Yeah, just like SimCity. Very, very cool mod. I really like it. A lot of fun in that one. Now, I've also got like realistic storms. I've got full dialogue, which you saw there. And I have a massively improved Pip-Boy. Look at this. It's in color. And watch what it does to your inventory. Check it out, how it organizes your inventory. Puts a little symbol of what it is there. This is multiple mods working together right here. This is, let's see. Let me find it. Find it in here. It's way up here. Let's see. Valsey's item sorting. We are the Minutemen. We got a spring cleaning compatibility match too, because it was screwing some stuff up. And then of course the armor, weapons, keywords, community resource, AWKCR. That's a long one there. And then also one called Def U, which actually affects this. So it has a whole list of all the weapons and apparel. Now, apparel is the #1 thing for me, because apparel is probably the most annoying thing, that you have like one left arm at the top, one left arm in the middle, and one left arm way down the bottom. That is annoying as can be. Now, this is how it should have been. This is how it should have, would have, could have been at the very beginning of the game. Notice here that I've got all the arms, all the left arms together, all the right arms together, the chest, left legs, right arm. It's just a thing of wonder. It's just a fantastic thing. An absolute fantastic thing that keeps all of those particular items that are similar next to each other. So if you got 15 legs, you can look through all the legs and say, okay, which one is the best one? Okay, this is the one I want. It really makes it way better to organize your inventory. Now, also on my map here, you can see that we've just getting started, everybody. Just getting started in this playthrough. Currently, we've got these ones connected together. So we're actually not even as far as we are in our Fallout 4 VR playthrough yet. We still haven't got some of these other ones down here, which we'll go ahead and get. Of course, now I'm in very hard mode right now. And of course, I'm building up Sanctuary, and I'm letting them build it up themselves. Now, one of the things that I'm doing, of course, is my standard thing is I'm getting my purified water going, as you can see in the background there, to make that dollar bills, right? Make that dollar bills. What mods can be using this Mega Run? Check here. There you go. Check it right there. Why's my chat so small? There we go. Let's see. Hi, Kismet, says Chen. Much hugs, Chen. Kismet, I got one of my hated days. I know you would understand where I'm coming. I've been able to sleep since yesterday midnight so often. I can't sleep, but have stayed up for 24 hours. I know how it feels, man. I do. I really do. If I could sleep more, I could probably get more done. If I could sleep better, maybe, let me rephrase that. If I could sleep better, I could probably get more done in my day because I'm just so exhausted all of the time. It's really tough. Buckman says, well, broke down, went all in, Kismet, HTC Vive, all set up. Just got to try some tweaks in setting the Fallout 4 VR. I see we're back to the modded run today. Yes, Buckman, we're back to the modded run. If you want to know my schedule, I have posted it on Twitter. I have posted it down below the stream. I have put even events for every single stream down below the stream as well. As you can just click events right there at the top of the stream to find all that information out. So everybody knows exactly what I'm up to on what days right there. Jack Carroll says, kids, I need some help for the sim mod. Do they build at all bases you have, or do you pick where at? You pick based on which ones you put down, right? Like right now, I'm only doing it at Sanctuary. Sanctuary is my first kind of testing grounds. So I'm kind of testing it and looking at how I want to do the plots, right? Like how do they build? What shapes are they? Can I put them back to back? Do I put them sideways? Maybe I can put them vertically, right on top of each other. Are they going to get higher? I think they are. I think they go two-story. I got a two-story one right there. Right there. So I got a two-story one there, so I don't necessarily want to put one directly over it if it's going to get higher, right? So this is really a test run with mods. And again, as you can see, that yellow house does not exist, which just makes me giddy as all can be. We started on a bit of a house up here. And of course, in this particular game, we've got additional kits. We've, of course, got all the DLC. We've got the Wasteland Workshop. We've got the Contraptions Workshop, the Automatron, and all that other stuff, which is pretty awesome. Now look at this, Mama Murphy. I see you over there, Mama Murphy. Now here's the cool thing about this particular playthrough. I'll go ahead and get over here where Mama Murphy's at. Get up there. There we go. Now there's actually some invisible things on the ground, and when she's knocking on that, that tells me that on the ground somewhere, or in this area, there's a thing telling her to bang on that ground, or bang on that wall. Right there, hammer animation, scrap. So I just actually scrapped the animation piece that does that hammer animation, so she stops doing that. So I don't want to give her any drugs, I just want her to stop banging on this house, which is really, really obnoxious. And as you can see, we've got some people going here. This person's got themselves a helmet, that's cool. You're also going to notice that my people have different outfits, because we added some mods that give them a variety of outfits instead of those kind of standard like 5 to 7 outfits that they have. And you can see also that as we add more houses and more businesses, of course, more people will show up. So we can actually go beyond how many charisma that we have. Like now we have 23 people right here. And you're like, Kismet, what level are you, bro? Well, I'm just starting off, still level 15. I'm actually lower level than my VR playthrough, which I think is funny. There we go. So yeah, wherever you put it down, that's where it'll start to go. I give half my sleep to Kismet. I sleep far too much during the low iron again. Oh, sorry, Chen. I don't sleep enough. Even when I do sleep, I can sleep for 8 hours. It only feels like about 30 minutes, which sucks, but you know, such is life. You got to do what you got to do. Do you run that thing, the rug glitch to move things? Could work to turn a finished house. The seller's bell. No, I don't use the rug thing. I don't typically do glitches or shortcuts or stuff like that. I know how to pick the whole thing up. You can pick up a whole group of items just by holding down E. Like if I wanted to grab all of this stuff right here, if I wanted to grab all of this that's fairly close to this, I just hold down E Bam, there we go. Now I've got 2 of them. Right, and if I put them closer together, I could get 3 of them, and so on and so forth, including I could grab an entire building. I can grab this entire building right here. You don't believe me? Watch this. Watch this as I grab the whole entire thing and move it. What's done? Bam. I don't need to cheat. I don't need to cheat. I use the actual built-in move. Now, sometimes, like Mama Murphy, if you put a rug under her chair, because once she sits in that chair, of course, you can't move her. But if you put a rug under there, you can move the rug with her chair on it and then move her that way, which works awesome. Thank you so much to Joey for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Let me move this over here so I can see what's going on. There we go. Get that out of the way. And this out of the way so I can see my mod chat. There we go. Now we got it going on. So we're building up Sanctuary to try to get it going very, very early on. And again, I'm just going to let it build up as you can see. Now let's go see some of this other stuff that I have going over here. So you can see I've got some food plots going. So they're doing some agriculture, right? So they're building up food. Comes the storm. Here comes the storm. More agriculture here. A little bit of double level agriculture. Look at that. It's in a Fat Man casing.
Stories about the Institute.
That's cool.
That sounds like paranoia to me.
So again, you got all these kind of new, unique buildings that are pretty awesome. And over here, we've got Wilson Toys. As you can see here, this guy's producing a massive amount of various toys right over here, which is awesome. I don't know why. I guess we're going to sell them or something. I don't know. Or I can use them for scrap. But as you can see, this person just sits here and makes toys. Pretty cool. And then, of course, Preston here is sitting here. This got a weapons workbench. What is this one? Let's see. What is this one? Now, you can go over here to the plaque. The little plaque right here. You can see what it is. Ammunition plant. Oh, so they're going to be making ammunition here. Oh, yeah, right here. Look at this. 10 millimeter and 38 ammo they made back here. Nice. Let's see what this is. This looks like some sort of junkyard. I swear, every time I go to talk about an area, I get a storm or something. Now, there's actually a way to get around that. Look at how beautiful it is in color, the Pip-Boy. Pretty awesome. There is a way to get around that. You can go into your miscellaneous, and you can control the weather if we want to. Instead of going into console commands, you can try to, use your weather control. So here in the Commonwealth, let's make it the clearest we can do it. There we go. And bam! There we go. Storm gone. This way we can see what we're doing. So yeah, okay, so we'll see what this one is here. And this one is the scrap heap. Alright, provides random scrap for your settlement, which is awesome. Awesome. So you've got to have industrial, which is where they work. You've got to have commercial, which of course is where they kick back and relax, and also vendors. And of course you got to have houses for everybody in your particular thing, just like you would in SimCity. And it's really fun just to watch it kind of progress over time. Now I've got this desk right here, which I find pretty funny because I can't get rid of this desk in this playthrough for some reason, but I could in my VR playthrough. It will not let me get rid of that desk. Pretty odd. Pretty odd, I think. Now again, we're very early in the game. Let's get over here. Let's see if we can do some more thingies over here, because we want to build up that cache so we can get the Overseer's Guardian. That's my big goal tonight. Try to unlock that Overseer's Guardian here in this playthrough and get it going on. Hey kids, what's up? Having this lady, Alzheimer's Kismet, Rug Glitch, should get the better graphics and weather mod. It makes the game so much better and it's not laggy. Already got it, Jack Carroll. Check those mods, already installed. Kismet, I know about the movement group, but those settlement houses are permanent, or can you select and move them? No, I can move them. I can move them suckers if I want to. These right here, Sim Settlements. Oh yeah, you can pick them up. Move them if you want. But the problem is you got to destroy them and then rebuild them, right? No, cancel the movement. See, so you got to basically destroy them and then re-put them down and then they rebuild them again. But you can move it if you don't want it to be there. So basically, it's just like if you were playing SimCity, right? Where you would have to bulldoze that house and then rezone it, right? Very much like that. Very much like that in Sim things. It's pretty awesome. Let's say, dear Heartless Kismet, the toys are for immortal children and would not be wise to question it again. There you go. There you go. Actually, there is a cool mod where you can add children to the wasteland, which I think is pretty great. Pretty great. Coming in with a host. Thank you so much. OCB hosting the channel as well as Malout and Joey. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. We're going to be playing some mods, playing on very hard. Now, I have 2,000 plus hours here in Fallout 4. I'm going to show you my best tips. I've played through 6 times now. 6 times. We're doing a VR playthrough and we're doing a modded playthrough. This is my first modded playthrough. You're like, Kismet, what the heck? You've been playing since day one. You're the OG, the original Fallout 4 streamer, and you've never played through with mods? Nope, never have. You know why? Because I like to play through first without any advantage. And I still don't have any advantage, even with mods. I don't like to have an advantage in game. I just like to enhance my gameplay as I'm playing through. Now, we need to get, of course, some more water purifiers in a big way over here so that we can, of course, become the Wasteland Tycoon that I usually am. Now, we've got 11 of them we can put down. Holy mackerel. Now, I'm going to tell you that it's actually way easier to put it down here in the normal version than in VR, though it is way cooler to do it in VR. And yes, I do have the HD Vive, and I've been playing in VR, and it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it, but it's actually way easier just the control scheme of, now you see that I went green for just a second, then you know you got that dialed in there. You got that dialed in. Again, notice how I'm going to go ahead and put it. Uh-oh, Mechanical Menace, I must have hit level 15, so there we go. Starting the Automatron DLC as well. And you're going to see I'm going to put as many of these in here as I can, and then the keyboard and mouse is much quicker and more precise of input than in VR. But VR actually, in some ways, is actually more precise because you can control it in 3D. You can grab items, turn them over, empty them out, see if there's something in them. I think that's super cool. That's a super cool thing to do. All right, there we go. So we're adding some more. And what I do is I just add as many purifiers as I can, and then I come back and I work on power later on. Now, in the shallows here, you're not necessarily going to be able to put one in, but notice how if I spin it around, I can kind of find that magic spot because it turned green there for a second, so we know somewhere in there, there is a spot. There, oh, and there it is. And again, make sure to connect them right away, otherwise you forget. I'm pretty bad about forgetting to coming back and getting connected. Again, I just hold down the right mouse button, spin it around until I feel like I'm going to go ahead and be able to put that one down. Preston. I thought I heard Preston. Watch as Preston goes and trolls me and gets right in my way. What are you doing, Preston? Darn troll. Darn Preston troll.
You
Another
must
guy.
be Preston Garvey. Glad to meet you. We need more people like you these days.
Thanks. It's good to know. Remember to support your local Minutemen.
I just wanted you to know that you're appreciated. Here, take this. It's nothing much.
Oh, look, he's doing it here.
Help the cause.
Look, he did the same thing as what happened in our VR. The second he gave him a stem pack, he got his original outfit back again. Oh, that's a bug right there, everybody. That is a bug. Oh, man, that's happening in VR for me as well. Yeah, that didn't used to happen. I've seen that happen. I've seen him talk to like a bazillion people and never had that happen before. There you go. OCB hanging out. What's up? Won't get the resources for it. Get out of the way. Something Buckman said. Let's show some love to OCB in the chat, everybody. Kez, was he in the jumpsuit in this one? Yeah, he was just in his jumpsuit, walking around. And the second that dude talked to him, Bam-a-rooney, he got back in his outfit again. Wow. Happening in the base Fallout 4 version. Well, really DLC modded version. And also in the VR version. I don't know. I've never noticed that in the past. And I've played a lot of Fallout. And I've used Preston a lot along the way, too. Now, again, notice how I just kind of fine-tune him. Get him as close as I can. I try to roughly shoot for about 2,000 for about 2,000 purified water. That's a good rough way to shoot. There we go. We'll connect those. This one to that one. Let's turn backwards. And there we go. Let's keep going. Now you see I'm very systematically kind of running them along. And I'm going to go ahead and move this one as far forward and as far this way as possible. You're just trying to squeeze as medium in there as you can get. Now I usually find that I run out of copper or oil or screws. Those are usually the things I usually run out of. Or gears, another good one. There we go. So we've got them all interconnected in there. Now we're going to need a lot more power. Now we might be out of resources, so we might have to go get some more. But of course, what happens here is it's called compounding. And I run my settlements like they're businesses, right? That's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. So basically, by level 20 or so, I'm making about 20 to 50,000 bottle caps. That's right, 20 to 50,000. No cheating, no shortcutting, typically no third-party mods, but I have no third-party mods that are giving me an advantage. Everything that I'm doing right now, you can do whether you're just playing the vanilla version or the Fallout 4 VR version, just by putting a whole bunch of purified water down. It's how I make my money. It's how I make my money very early. Now, right here you can see that, again, we've run out of copper. So we need to find somebody who happens to have some copper. So we have somebody who shows up from time to time and hangs out right over here. Of course, one of my favorite vendors in game. Hey, Pimp of the Dead, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Look at all those grown-up dragons in the chat. Look at them all growing up. So cute. So cute. Sick and tired. Well, you got the double then. There you go. There you go. You got the double. Kids, I can't find spring cleaning mod. I already put a link, man. I put a link in the actual mods. All of them have a link off to the side. So you just go to mods, you click on my mod list, click on the link, bam, it'll take you right there. There you go. And that was painstaking. That took like 5 hours. 5 hours to get all those mods and then find the links and then set it all up and what each mod does and make that spreadsheet for you. But hey, it was worth it. It was worth it. You guys are worth it. My light just doesn't seem to be as bright in here as it does in my other one. Now this is really cool in VR, by the way. It's really amazing because you really feel like you're there. You really feel that three-dimensional feel with all the stuff going on, right? The buildings and people talking to you. They really feel three-dimensional when you do it in VR. But we're playing it in the normal version here. Yeah, let's part it.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
I really like the dialogue. Now look at the difference in the trade window here. Again, these are this extension mods that tell you and sort everything together. Look at this, all the ammo sorted together. This is how it should have been. This is how Fallout 4 should have started at the very beginning, with this kind of interface, with this kind of more advanced interface where everything is organized. Now, there's one more thing I wish it had, and that was the ability to lock an item. Now, if it could lock an item, for example, your weapons, right? Like in my case, of course, I have some various starter weapons. I've got the 10mm, I've got the laser musket, a boxing glove, which is funny, and then a stabby knife, right? That's what I've got right now. And you can see it's got different symbols off to the side, up on that one. And then over here, you can see it's got different symbols. Notice also, by the way, when I click gun on this left side, it automatically puts gun on the right side. See, very, very smart. And various different pistols and whatnot are showing up in there. Now, one of the things I want to look for always is a combat rifle with a 308 mod. So I always want to be thinking about that. If I happen to see that, I want to grab that. Mostly pipe pistols with 308s right now. But as you can see, it's a really amazing interface. And again, it'd be great to lock it, because if I didn't want to accidentally trade my 10mm or accidentally sell it to the vendor, it would be locked and say, hey, you can't touch this item. It's locked. I mean, that should have been in the original game, I think. But of course, all of these amazing mods really do make it. Now, also notice that my windows are much bigger, so you can see it. And I know I'm a bit obstructed over here on this left side, but roll with it. And then over there on the right, you can see we can take a look at basically what Trash Can Carla has got, right? Now, right now, for Trash Can Carla, we need, of course, some shipments. And we go ahead and scroll along. Now, the cool thing that I like about these mods is the fact that I don't really even need to use these sorter things because it's already pre-sorted, and all of the things that are like each other, like all the junk, is already in a little section. All the weapons are in a section. Oh, it's not alphabetical where everything's kind of mixed in there and you don't know where the heck everything is. You got to scroll up and down looking for stuff. It sucks. So when you add these awesome mods, it actually organizes it so you don't have to really go into the different tabs. I don't do it anymore when I have the mods running because I can just scroll down and say, okay, I need me some copper. Bam. There we go. I got the copper, right? Except for it's 1800 and I've only got, what you can't see back here, I've only got about 338 right now. So that's not going to work. But let's go ahead and look and see what we got under aid. Currently don't have anything in there. Do we got any purified water? We don't have any purified water. So we're going to just go ahead and cancel this for right now because we don't have any cash. And let's go ahead and check the workbench. Let's see what we got in the workbench. So again, we can go in here. We can take a look. We got some bottle caps. I'll take those. Thank you very much. And let's see if we've got any purified water in there right now. We do not. And you're like, Kismet, where did all your purified water go? Well, I happen to have a vacuum hopper right here, pulling the stuff out of there. I've got a recycler here. And what it does is it actually goes in and it breaks down the base components, or the items to base components. Great example. If you go in and you got a broom, right? A broom is made up of wood and plastic. So I've got a mod that's called, it's mechanical something. Let me find that for you. It is called mechanical something. Or is it? Manufacturing Extended is the name of that mod. It's number 61 in my spreadsheet. Manufacturing Extended, which adds some extra stuff that should have been in the contraption workshop, like the ability to take a base broom and break it down into a smaller component. So we're going to go ahead and switch this on, and it's going to start pulling stuff out of the workbench. Here we go. Now here comes some gears. So those are just base resources already. But anything that's not a base resource is going to get basically broken down. Here, like teddy bear. Here we go. Teddy bear is not going to come out a teddy bear. It's going to come out as adhesive, steel. It's going to get changed. I feel like the sound is really loud. Take my sound down a little bit. So yeah, it's going to get changed. Stand down just a little bit. It's going to get changed from its raw form to its, like, there we go, cup going through. Should become ceramics. There we go. See, it breaks it down so you don't have all of that junk in there. So that's one thing we can do. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Now here on the other side of our sorter, because we can of course aim it right at the workbench in a bunch of different directions, is another vacuum hopper. And that vacuum hopper is taking stuff over here like you can see. Let's go ahead and transfer. Let's take a look. So if there's a RATAWAY, if it's a stem pack, if it's a 308 ammo, any of this stuff that we have right here is going to automatically get diverted and sent right over here to this conveyor storage, which is my save stuff, right? This is all the stuff that it's going to save and micro-organize for me automatically. And I call it the Kismet Mega Workshop Sorter, and it will automatically sort it. So if we want to go ahead and use that instead, now one of the things I like to do, of course, is run this first, and then go ahead and grab anything that is not junk, right? Like potatoes and flares and all that stuff. Put it back in the workbench. And there's actually a workbench. There's actually a contraptions thing that will actually put it back in the workbench as well. But then, of course, you create a circular loop. So watch out for that. But it will also go through and sort all of my items that I want it to sort, right? So it'll sort weapons and armor and stem packs and purified water and all of that stuff as well. Now, also what I like to do is put purified water right over here in these kind of separate areas, which you can see I've got some there. And then I can, of course, give it to Trash Can Carla, who is very close to the resources.
Trading?
Yep, let's do some trading. You know it, 4.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You break it?
All right, so now we'll try that again. We'll go in, we'll take a look and see how much purified water we have. That's right, 3,938 caps worth of purified water. Nice, nice. So let's go ahead and trade that to her. And then, of course, we want to get some of that junk. So we'll go ahead and click there. But notice how it just gives us just this, right? Because this is actually kind of miscellaneous stuff. Over here, of course, we got different recipes. We can actually look for tapes, which I think is super cool. But this is actually the junk right here, which I really like. You can just go ahead and jump there, grab the junk, grab the copper that we're looking for. It's 2,138 for that. She owes us 2,138 because basically it took 1,800 off. So let's go ahead and get some more stuff. Let's get some circuitry, some oil. Let's see. I think that's about it. We can get. All right. So circuitry, oil. Actually, let's get some screws, I think is what we need. And we'll go ahead and trade that. Now, she still owes us 518, so let's go ahead and get some other stuff that we might need. A little bit more copper here. Like so. And a little bit more microscopes. Again, we're trying to get it to be minus exactly how many. Oh, look at that. On the dot. On the dot. 236 right there, everybody. Let's go ahead and accept that. Let's go ahead and grab that. And just like that, we just made some dollar bills. Now, again, what will happen in the workshop from time to time, what will happen is, of course, that purified water will show up because they'll go down there and grab that purified water, put it in the workbench for you automatically. You don't have to assign them. You don't have to do any of that. You just keep throwing it down there looking good. Looking good. And I'm going to do basically what I've done in my other playthrough, which is to put a whole bunch of power down to power all of this. Let's keep that going. Magic Wolf Lady hanging out. Glad it's working for you, Magic Wolf Lady. Hey, kids, anyone knows what is the name of the Sorting Better interface mods? The Contraptions Workshop and the sorting one I just said, which was Manufacturing Extended. It is number 61 in my mod list. And there's a link right there. You click that link. You can go ahead and go grab it. It is awesome. There you go. Hey, Jazz Sands, what's up? Jack House's Kids, is that a mod or in the game? The Contraptions Workshop is in the game, right? Let me go ahead and show that again. The Contraptions Workshop is DLC, which is what I'm using for the vacuum hoppers, for the storage areas. That you can do with just the DLC. Don't need the mods at all. From there, let's run over here. From there is one that I added from that Manufacturing Extended, which is this one called the Recycler. And then there's also some other stuff that allows you to put stuff back in the workbench and all that kind of stuff. This is awesome. I think the Recycler is amazing. This should have been in the Contraptions Workshop, I think. But basically it breaks everything down into its base components. Then what I do is once it's a base component, I will then walk it over to Red Rocket, drop it over there at Red Rocket, so I don't have to redo it over and over again, right? Now, meanwhile, while this is going on, of course, they're collecting scrap and finding all sorts of stuff as well to put in the workbench for me. So, you can see it's clear. It's done. All right, awesome. It is done, everybody. Now, we just need to wait for it to get all this stuff out of here, but I'm just going to speed it along by grabbing it all right there. And then I'm going to grab all of this stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and walk back over this way. And we can go ahead turn that off. All right, looking good. Now we can go ahead and go in here and we'll say, okay, I want you to sort all my other stuff, right? So we'll go ahead and put this over here, Mentats, Bourbon. We've got a whole bunch of different items for my peeps that I can give them. Various light metal armor and whatnot, which we probably need to gear out pressing here at some point. We got some grenades. Let's go ahead and put the grenades in there. What about weapons? We'll just go ahead and keep those weapons. Nothing else. And again, bunch of ammo in there as well. Now, I'm not playing the survival mode, so my ammo doesn't weigh anything and stem packs don't weigh anything. I have played survival mode many times and crushed it, even in melee mode. Played it in the hardest mode in the game, the new survival mode. Played it in the hardest way you can play it. Of course, in melee mode, crushed it. Crushed it! If you'd like to see that playthrough, by the way, you can see all of my playthroughs and a bunch of guides and all sorts of epic stuff on YouTube. You just go over to youtube.com/KismetBP, or you can just go !YouTube in the chat. Bam, it'll give you a link. Click that link, click that subscribe. You're good to go. You're good to go. I'm also going to be showing very soon, and I'm almost done with it, a video on how I set up my Fallout 4 VR and how I'm streaming it and how I'm able to insert my alerts and all that stuff inside the game while I'm playing, which is pretty freaking cool, I think. Pretty freaking cool. All right, let's go ahead and put all this stuff in here. What do we got? We got stem packs. We got some food. Yeah, we got some food. Let's put the food in there. Like so. What else we got? We got just some random stuff. Various other things here as well. A lot of stuff there to be done. Now, notice here I've got some shipments that I just got. Let's go ahead and do some shipments. Now, here's a fun thing you can do, by the way, is you literally just go right here to the recycler, and you put the shipments, right in there. Where are my shipments at? Where'd they go? All right. You just put the shipments directly in there. Like this. Then you fire it up. Watch what happens. Isn't that cool? It just puts the resource out on the other side. Now, the cool thing about shipments, by the way, they don't weigh anything. You don't necessarily have to break them down. You can just throw them in the workbench, and then it will just instantly utilize them. Or you can carry them around with you, by the way. If you carry shipments around with you, they don't weigh anything. And you can also put up radio beacons and all that stuff without having all of your settlements connected. So it does help a lot to do that. So another great tip as well. But I think this is just awesome how it just breaks everything down just like that. Now, of course, it's grabbing more stuff out of the workbench while it's doing that. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. All right, well, you guys get the idea. Turn that off. Grab all this loose stuff. Grab all this stuff. Really cool. And you can let that run for a while and try to get all that resources broken down. Now, what I want to do next, again, is go in here and drop in all of this stuff, all this food. And we'll drop that back in there again. Rad-X. I think it didn't get our armor. Got our grenades. Put those in there. All right. Now this time I'm going to go ahead and run the switch this way to run the rest of my thing. Now I don't think I've finished it yet. I don't have it finished yet, so I've got to put in kind of a switch here that I can control it turning on and off. Now there's actually even more fun switch where you can shoot it, which is really super fun. But right there, we'll go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and run the power down to our switch right here. And then from the switch, of course, over here. And of course, when we flip that on, now if you have low power, it's also a great thing to do. Oh, hear that? That's it, doing the work for me right there. There we go. It's sorting those grenades and running those grenades and bottles and things like that into this storage right here to be separated, right? To sort the workbench automatically for me. And this is the Contraptions Workshop. You can do it right from the base Contraptions Workshop. If you want the recycler, of course, you can get that manufacturing extended mod. There we go. All right, so again, we have two things. Now, this is just the beginning, by the way, everybody. We're going to be building some super elaborate stuff as we go along in this particular playthrough. But let's keep going. Again, we're over here. We're going to build some power. We're going to run the power itself. Again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red, even attach itself to the top of my chat. Should I miss it for any reason, throw it in again. Just make sure to include my name. It's right there. It's on the top of the stream. It's everywhere, really. It's everywhere, really. Kismet, I know that you have said many times about double posting a comment isn't a problem. Would you use a console command to delete an item such as a desk with a computer? If not, then why? As it's almost the same thing as the mod deleting the building. Well, I don't think it is. Using console command is the power of God, right? Is you are the creator and you have the power to annihilate everything, right? Or spawn stuff or create stuff or whatever. That is not really in lore. In lore, if you have the ability to go and scrap something, like if I was really there, and I thought this day one since I very first started playing Fallout 4, if I was really there, I would tear down every one of those houses. I would tear every single one of them down because they serve no purpose, right? I can't fix the roofs. I can't fix the houses, right? I think it's one of the biggest blunders of the building system is the fact that they gave you stuff that you can't fix. You can't fix it. It's not going to be worth it, right? The best thing to do is scrap it and rebuild it, right? Or if you had the ability to repair it, that would be awesome. Assign people, get materials, assign people to repair the building. They fix up the roof. They fix it all up like it was brand new, or at least, you know, it has a roof that doesn't have holes in it, right? at least somewhat repaired. Even if they put, palm fronds on top of there, it'd be great because, of course, I'd get the bonus of course, having a roof over their head, and it would look nicer in my settlement. So that I don't consider anything. But if I go in and I use the power of the Almighty to remove that desk, well, then or to spawn stuff or to add people to the thing or whatever, that feels like a little bit beyond the canon. Now, of course, if I was really there, you could do the other argument. If I was really there, I would break that sucker down too, right? I would take this desk and I would break it down and I would, of course, use its resources and whatnot. So on that one, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But normally that's why I don't use console commands in general. Because I do believe it does pull away from the game. Like if I had the ability just to go through walls and doors and that kind of stuff, it doesn't give me the feel of what would I do if I'm really there and what could I do if I was really there, right? If I was really there, could I put down water purifiers? Well, sure, if I knew how to do it, boom, I could put it down all day long, right? Or I could hire somebody to put it down all day long. Whatever it is, right? That's how I look at games when I get in there. I don't want to know anything about games when I first get into them. I just want to be dropped into the world and figure it out as I go, which is super cool. Super cool. All right, let's line these up. We've got 3 more large ones we can do, and then we need to get some more nuclear material here. So let's tie those in. Again, watch our water up there. We're at 469 right now. I'm going to tie these 3 together first and then tie it into the system. Boom! 709! Almost double right there, everybody. And of course, we got plenty more water purifiers. We need more power. We need more gears and more nuclear material. So who can we get gears from? Well, of course, some of our buddies at Diamond City have some gears. Some various other vendors have gears and whatnot we can buy from. But again, the way we make our money is every time that purified water shows up here in the workbench. So right now, all I've got in there is glass. I can go over here and see if it's sorted any purified water because it's going to sort everything out of the workbench for me automatically. I don't see any purified water over there right now. So I'm just kind of waiting for it to reset. Once it does reset, of course, I'll have more purified water. Be styling. Thank you so much to... where'd I go? The True Berserker, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, throwing that little tiny Dragon Hammer in that cup right up there, the Dragon Chalice with a Dragon Claw. I hope you guys like my awesome Dragon Cup. That took a lot of work to make that happen. There you go. I do all my own graphics, by the way. I've been a graphic designer for 25 years. Worked for some of the top companies in the world, including Apple. I had an amazing job where literally all I had to worry about going to work was a 3-kid pile-up on the way to my office. Really amazing job, but I did get ill, sleep apnea and vertigo, and then we got stuck in the bed. Couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. Couldn't drive. It was a hazard wherever I went. I would fall down all the time. I would have issues because I have hearing loss and an imbalance in my ear. Which caused me to have kind of an unbalanced walking stature. But what I did is I said, screw you, doctors, because they told me to lay down and die, because I don't do that. I don't think so. That's not the way I go out. So I said, screw you, went out, worked out, lost 40 pounds, feeling so much better, looking better after myself than I did before. Just trying to micromanage my conditions every single day and have a reason to get out of the bed, and that reason is right now to hang out with you guys and have the best stream ever. That's right, the best stream ever, number 270 tonight. I'm going to try to make this the best one I've ever done, along with you guys hanging out here in the chat. Appreciate it. How goes it, Kismet? It is going awesome, Ripley. Good to see you. Hey, Game Killer, what's up? Kismet, did you disconnect the original power line to the conveyor system beside the switch connection? I don't know. Kismet, what mods do you use on your Pip-Boy other than Velocity's item sorting? What Kismet is using this mod run, you can go ahead and follow that link right there. It's going to tell you right there. But they're all kind of together. I try to put all the stuff, kind of in the same area. So, like the gold kit for the color Pip-Boy, that adds the color. Next to that one is the zoom out, so you get the full zoom. Now, that one's okay. Sometimes I think I might have turned that one back off again or back on again. I forget. And then Def U, which helps with the map itself, a better kind of contrast in the map. And of course the item sorting, and especially the armor and weapons keyword community mod, because that basically tells the mod all of the stuff that you have running. or all of the items that you have, and then makes it run right. All right, now one of the things I want to do, speaking of power, one of the things I want to do, of course, is take this power out of here. Now, why do I want to do that? Because I hate listening to the power. Now, there are some mods where you can actually adjust the volume of your power. And I'm going to go ahead and take this power. Oops, I forgot to take this other one off here. I'm going to take this power, and I'm going to run it down here. What I do is in the beginning, because these are a lot cheaper than, of course, using the very high-end one, which is 100 nuclear material, I will go ahead and just put them way down here, away from where I'm usually hanging out, so I don't have to listen to it. Go and go and go. But you can actually adjust the volumes of these with mods, which I think is pretty cool. So as you can see, I have a bunch of power over here, but now what we're going to do is we're going to integrate a whole entire power system so our power grid is being used efficiently. And you're like, Kismet, what does that mean in English? Well, what that means in English is that all of our power is not tied together right now. The power for this down here is not tied together. I'll put these in front because I'm going to eventually get rid of these little 5s. The power down here is not necessarily tied to everywhere. So when I'm not using the generator over here, when I'm not using the sorter, I could be using it to produce purified water and so forth until I get enough resources where I can power it all at the same time. And you can see I've got lots of various sized power generators, and I'm going to tie them all together and then run power throughout the whole entire location. And again, move them really far away so you don't have to listen to them. I put them down by the water and then just run the lines to wherever you want to go. Now, I had it over here just to test. In the beginning, I like to test it as well. Pathfinder Phoenix coming in with a host. Thank you so much for the host. Appreciate that host love here in the stream. It's awesome actually to get back to this playthrough. I'm really excited. I love the Pip-Boy, and I love a lot of these mods, especially the Sim Settlers mod is really exceptional. Probably my favorite mod so far, though a lot of these other ones really enhance the game. Like I have a lot of graphics ones that boost the graphic enhancements of the game. They improve the quality of it. Now, of course, you guys are watching on stream, so you're gonna see a little bit less quality than me because I'm playing in like ultra settings, playing with max quality, of course, with the HD textures, not only from Bethesda but also HD textures, 4K textures from all of the 4K mods. And again, if you'd like to see all of those mods that I'm using, they are in that list. Again, we'll go ahead and bring all of these over here. Now, again, eventually I will wipe out all of these and actually use the vault-tec power, which is much more efficient, though it does use a lot of resources. There we go. All right, so we got those all tied together. Now, we got a bit of a problem, though, because all of our power that powers our houses as well are now disconnected, right? And then, of course, we want to work on our little house here eventually, move all of our little stuff here up there into our house, into our tower. I like to have my own little tower away from everybody else. And there we go. And I hate stuff when it's floating, too, so I'm going to have to fix that at some point as well. But all right, there we go. So we got the power of that, and we got all the power over there. Now we got to chain the power over here and run all the power properly. Now, a lot of this power here is actually chained together, like so, around the entire perimeter of the entire base, because it's using the sim settlements locations to tie the power all the way around, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is simply run it to the one over there, and then it will, of course, chain all the way around to here automatically, and, of course, chain to this, chain to that, which is also going to chain down to this. So really, I don't have to run power that far to make it work. Now, there's one place I do need to run the power, and that's right here. So I've got to chain the power from this one, from here, to reach over to here. Now, you can see it's a little bit too far. Maybe I can reach this one. No, I can reach this, but I need something in between here so I can chain the power from the residential into this one, and then, of course, over to the industrial. So we're going to go ahead and just very easily use one of these power pylons. I put it nice and close, run that power, and then just kind of run it off to the side of the road here so it's not in the way. And then we'll tie that in. We got that whole system tied in. There we go. And then we'll walk over here. We'll see if these all look like they're tied together. I love the poles at the top, by the way. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let's take a moment, by the way, in forward time. Let's go back here. Forward time so we're not building in the dark. I hate doing stuff in the dark. Check out my cool Minuteman bed. Pretty awesome. We're going to look at some more really cool mods for beds. They actually have bunk beds, and each bed actually counts as a bed in the bunk bed. Really cool mod that does that as well. Really cool. Long time no see, says Pathfinder Scenics. What's up? I am doing good. I've been here. I've been here this whole time giving away massive amount of stuff. I gave away literally hundreds of dollars worth of loot, including gift cards. I gave away Fallout 4, a whole bunch of DLC, a whole bunch of other cool stuff, physical loot that I send out to people, Kismet loot drops, all sorts of awesome stuff. Kismet, is that a special motorcycle? As I don't, you have it for decoration? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't use stuff for just decoration, baby. That's a working motorcycle. And you're like, no way. No way. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Come on, let's ride. Ride, baby, ride. Let's do it.
This is gonna be fun.
That's a working motorcycle, baby. Yeah. Woo. Look at that. Preston holding on. Ready to rock and roll. That's cool. That's cool. You're like, Kismet, I have got to get the motorcycle. I have got to get the motorcycle going. Motorcycle's awesome, by the way. Super cool. So I don't quick travel. I don't fast travel. I use my motorcycle to drive from place to place, which is super awesome. Super awesome. So what's the name of the motorcycle? I have to look it up. Hold on. I have to look it up. Let's see. Motorcycle. Where are you? I got a lot of mods going. About 80 mods going right now. Let's see. Textures. I know it's in here somewhere. I know. Let's just do find file. Search. Let's do a search. Motor. There we go. Drivable motorcycle mod. It is number 12 on the way down in the mod list. Go check it out. It is awesome. You can do one. Now, what I do is I turn mine up to fast. I don't turn it up to really fast because it feels wrong. But if you put it up to fast, it feels just about right for a motorcycle when you're driving it around. Now, of course, it's not as cool as if Bethesda would have spent a lot of time making that possible. That would have been amazing. But you can have a drivable motorcycle. And I actually have my drivable motorcycle here. I was building a garage for it. So I can go ahead and just get in here. Drive my little motorcycle around. And then I was building, whoop. It only goes forward, by the way. It's a little unwieldy. It only goes forward. There we go. Almost. So close. It doesn't back up. So you have to try to just fool with it till you get it just right. There we go. There we go. So I have this little place here to park my motorcycle so that I can get out and go here. I know. You guys are like, damn, I want that mod. I want that mod. It makes me giddy every time I get on that motorcycle because, again, when I first started playing Fallout 4, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to fix one of these motorcycles and drive it around the wasteland, and now you can. So enjoy. Enjoy, everybody. It is awesome. See the smile on Kismet's face is worth it when he jumped on the motorcycle. Right, AliExpress? Exactly. Exactly. It is super exciting. Hey, Rad Roach, what's up? Holy crap, that's awesome, isn't it? Yes! It is super awesome. Again, the stuff in my gameplay is just to enhance the gameplay, to put stuff in there that I think that should have originally been in there. That's the way to do it. That's the way I like to do it anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and tie the power from over here into the rest of the power. Right now, of course, we could just leave it there. We could be doing a whole lot of purified water up here. 909 right now. But of course, when I do this, of course, it's going to diminish some of the power as well. So let's see if we can reach from here. Not quite enough, but that's okay because we can just go ahead and grab this, move it a bit closer. like so, and then chain it. There we go. All right, now all the power is tied into each other. And of course, we're going to need to get more power as well. So let's see what we need to get. We need to get, let's see, gears and nuclear material. We're on it. We are on it. And again, notice how this is stopped. That's because now it doesn't have enough power to run that because the purified waters over there are also taking it up. Now what I can do is also zone off the purified water so that I can turn the power off to the purified water so that I can run my sorter. But honestly, I would rather run my purified water things than my sorter any day of the week. Because that's what makes me my money. This is just a convenience. That's money making. That's how I decide stuff. So let's go ahead and turn that off for now, because it's not going to be very useful. Let's go ahead and see if we got any purified water. Nope, not yet. And again, we'll go ahead and just let them build up their stuff there. Again, notice how we've got the Kismet 4.0 kill box there. We've got another one off there in the far side. You can see it just up here watching the settlement. I want to put another one right underneath here, which would be epic, underneath these kind of supports that we were building there. That's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We did that right at the very end there. As you can see, we're building this kind of circular location. So let's go ahead and finish this up a little bit. We'll go get some resources. Or actually, we should do resources first. So that's why it's running while we're building. Good time to save. Let's do that. Let's get out there. 200-year-old runs like a charm. 2-year-old Harley would drop oil. Exactly. Well, that's a fusion one. So you have to go in and you have to actually repair. You have to bring the materials to repair the motorcycle when you first get it. Which is pretty cool. And it actually gives you a hint as to where it's at, too. It's very early in the game as you're going, so pretty cool. And there's some things that we found, like sim settlements and things like that, that are actually part of the gameplay at the very beginning of the game. So you want to install those mods first, play through like you normally play through, and then, of course, you're going to find stuff along the way, like the motorcycle, like the sim settlements, and things like that, that are actually integrated into your gameplay, which I really like. Those are the kind of mods I like, that are, like, you don't just instantly get it, like, you're like, oh, okay, I've developed this skill, I got this perk, I got this thing that unlocked those skills, right? Or I found a magazine or whatever. I prefer to unlock them as I go, as opposed to just getting an insta get. All right, Trash Can Carla, she took off. We got no purified water right now. All right, yep, nope. What do we got over here? A little bit of something, but not enough. Nothing there. Man, we got to get some dollar bills here. We hurting for the dollar bills. All right, Preston. Got myself a weapon there. We got to level up? Yes, we do. All right, where would we leave off on this particular playthrough on our level ups? Let's see here. I make note of all this stuff. So if I ever need it, like now, I'll have it. Let's see. Where are you hiding? I know you're here somewhere. Wow, I made a lot of notes recently. Huh. There it is. All right. Oh, I changed the name of it at the top. That's why it's messing me up. I changed the name of that note. Let me fix that note. Perks. There we go. All right. So this particular playthrough, I've got a VR playthrough, and then I've got this playthrough. I started with Scrounger, then Scrapper, then Local Leader, Gun Net, Lockpicking, Intelligence, Science, Caps Collector, Lady Killer, Fortune Finder, and I'm level 15 right now. I went Local Leader at 14, and level 15 is supposed to be Inspirational. And you're like, Kismet, how the heck do you remember that? Well, I already kind of pre-planned it out, so I know what I'm going to do next, which is going to be Inspirational here. Now, why am I going to do Inspirational? Because it's going to cause my companions to do more damage, and they won't be able to hurt me when they throw grenades, which is what I'm going to do. Give them some grenades, give them some stuff, so they stop hurting me all the time. So there we go. And again, if you notice my Charisma build, I start at max Charisma. And then, of course, I start to work on other things like strong back and other things like that along the way. Now, this one we're doing very heavy in, of course, settlement building and, of course, trading, like caps collector and stuff like that. So let's see. We're at 15, and we're waiting till 20 to get that next level of caps collector. Yeah. And after this one, we're going to go and do Lady Killer again, so we get that extra bit of trade and convincing. There we go. All right, so we need to get the resources. Now, right now, we don't have any cash money because we're waiting for our workshop to reset. So good time to take all of this stuff that we have on us right now, which is a ton of just various loot. This one. Tons of various loot here, like all of these shipments and stuff like that. We're just going to run that over to Red Rocket. Like so. Now, again, this is the only settlement that I am doing that is the Sim settlements. Look at this. You can actually clear all the stuff in front of Sanctuary Hills, so you get to see the beautiful sign there. Much cooler. So let's run over to Red Rocket and drop off some looty loot. Dead guys. Dead guys. Now, we could have fast traveled. We could have took our motorcycle, but I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like running. I don't know. That's just me. Where's my respawn? Where's my refresh? So low. Object fade. There we go. All right, I turned my fade down to test and see. See, I don't want it to fade. I've got a pretty beefy machine. I shouldn't have to be fading nothing. So yeah. So I'm gonna turn that up pretty high. Pretty far away from me there. There we go. And all the rest of that should be good. Now I can see the grass is pretty much as far as I can see, right? So it doesn't just start to reduce it so that it doesn't... Now, normally you do that to increase your FPS, but mine is epic, so I'm fine. I'm fine. So there we go. Hey, Rad Rose, what's up? Kismet, how was your Christmas? Awesome, Pathfinder Phoenix. Hang out with my kids, watched them open presents. Of course, gave a ton away stuff. To the stream, and a lot of epic people hanging out in the stream as well. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I hope you're all having a great night tonight. I'm having a great night, as always. I love playing some Fallout 4. I love playing some Fallout 4 up in here. Up in here. Might also notice that I'm looking this way instead of the other way, because my monitors are now on the other side, because I revamped my entire office and everything. All right, so we got this going. We're coming over here to Red Rocket so that we can go ahead and drop all the stuff in here. Notice how we've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. I just drop it in there, keep it away from my main one so I don't have to resort it over and over and over again. There we go. Got that going on. Now here at this location, we have got a few people. And some of them are provisioners. Now, again, notice what happens here. Look at that. Unassigned. Notice how it's red? That does not happen in Fallout 4 VR. It does not turn red, which is what it should do, so that I'll know if something's being used or not. Look. See the potato plant? See that little red person up there? That should be there in Fallout 4 VR. I'm not sure why it is not there. See this right here. You want that to be there because then it makes it easier for you to know whether this particular item is being farmed or not, right? Without that, it makes the game like 1,000 times harder, and that should really be fixed as soon as possible. But this person right here is unassigned, so I'm going to go ahead and grab him, and I'm going to try to move him to Sanctuary. But guess what? Sanctuary is already full. Awesome. So we're going to send this guy to Abernathy Farm, and then this guy's doing nothing. Let's send him to Abernathy Farm, but Abernathy Farm is full. So let's send him to Sunshine Tidings. Away he goes. Oh. Yes. There we go. This guy right here doing nothing. Sunshine Tidings, away you go. And you might be like, Kismet, what the heck? Why are you sending them away from here and not keeping them here in Red Rocket and building Red Rocket up? Well, Red Rocket and the drive-in are my main recruit areas. I recruit people and then I send them elsewhere. I do not keep them here. Look at this guy. Woohoo! I notice this guy is highlighted. Did you see how he's highlighted there? Helps you pick people out and things. You see we got shotgun. I love the icons. The icons are awesome, right? So there we go. Some raiders thought it was a good idea to attack my settlements. As you saw, the Kismet kill box there, annihilating that guy when he tried to stick his face in my settlement. Really dumb. Really dumb. Now again, you can go around, and I really miss the third-person view in VR because what that does allows you to helps you find mobs you might have missed, right? So you wander around, you're like, okay, where the heck did that guy get killed? And there you go. See how he's highlighted? See how he's yellow? It helps me find the bodies because sometimes you can't find them. I mean, I didn't on purpose run around not being able to find him. I literally couldn't find him. But then, of course, that helps a lot. And, of course, we're going to get all his stuff as well. Thank you for the free loot. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And, again, we got to go around. We've got to, of course, start to build up our various locations. Now, between Sanctuary, Red Rocket, and Abernathy Farm, I rarely ever quick travel. Normally, I drive my motorcycle in this particular playthrough, or I'll just walk, which is much easier to do. And then, of course, you can deal with any encounters in between. Got some people here going to Abernathy Farm. Now, I always start with Sanctuary first, and then I start to work on Abernathy Farm. Now, Abernathy Farm, you're going to notice I have tore down their house. That's right. I tore down their house and put one in its place, so I don't have that sucky house that's kind of poorly built. Not that this is that great either. But, as you can see, we've got some bunk beds in here where they can live, and then a little bit of kind of living quarters. Now, we've also got our target for when we teleport in. We can land right there, which is pretty awesome as well. And we got a bit of carrots and potatoes going out here. And what we really need to do is mute fruit. Look at this. We've got a massive amount of mute fruit going here in the back of the place, which is pretty awesome. As well as we have got some kill boxes. We've got a kill box here in the back. And we've got, of course, the kill box on this side looking after everything. So if anything comes running up, it's going to be able to fire pretty much all of those turrets in any direction and wipe people out. Big time. And that's all these people are going to do. They're going to farm, and they're going to farm, and then they're going to farm some more. That's what they do for me. We go ahead and look at the settlement right now. We are currently at 20 people, so we're almost full. We need ourselves some more beds. Now, in the very beginning, of course, I have this really cool mod that allows us to do bunk beds. We need to do a little bit more of that, so we're going to go ahead and give them another little kind of prefab house. I'm going to come back later, of course, and build them something awesome. But in the very beginning, I don't spend a lot of time building them stuff. I just try to get them started in their farming and whatnot. There we go. And again, we'll go back. I find it's also much easier to move around in the menu in this as well. And again, so we can go in and we can choose these. We can choose this double bed, but there's something even better. We go way over here to snap beds. That's the name of this mod. And, of course, we've got, of course, our bunk beds that we can just go ahead and put in here, which I think is just nothing short of awesome. So we'll put some bunk beds in here. And that just added, right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds. Just that easy. Then we go ahead and we go into the mattresses and we add the mattresses in there like this. And I like the blue ones. And then we add a mattress on the top. We're trying to get it to snap in there. It's a little finicky sometimes. Like all Fallout 4 building. Try to find that sweet spot. I know it works. When you have the power of knowing it works, that's the most important power you can have. Oh, so finicky. Why can't I go out the door? Oh, I'm not by the door, that's why. There we go. So there we go. So we just added more beds. Now we have 21 beds. We're not hurting for beds. We've got 18 water right now, so we do need a bit more water. Now we could use the water, of course, using some of the DLC, using some of the additional stuff that we can. We can use that water as well, but we're going to go ahead and utilize this water. Now again, notice how I just kind of line them all up close to the building. They're nice and protected. There we go. 21 water, more than enough. 64 defense, 21 beds, 73% happiness, and rising. Crushing it. Crushing it. And with 68 food right now. 68 food being produced. They're producing a lot of mute fruit, so let's go ahead and take a look here what they've got going on over here. They've got a whole bunch of various different stuff here in the workbench. Now, what I like to do every now and again, they got some purified water here too, is every now and again is just completely clean house of a workbench. The reason why I do that is so that I can...
Hey, what do you need?
Sure. What I can do is, of course, see what they're producing and so forth. Like here, dude has got 38 round for that pipe pistol. He's got the minigun. Let's get, he needs some Minuteman ammo, or Minuteman gun action. I'm going to go ahead and give him my short laser musket, even though he's already got one. And got some stuff there that we want to keep. Now, it's a little awkward when you first start using this because it really feels weird when you're looking at all the stuff. But it actually is better in the long run. It really is. Equip this. Equip that. Give me this. Give me that. There we go. Let's get all this other stuff. Equip all this other stuff I got for you, Preston. See, I really like the new... I got a mod that also makes it a new vault suit. Look at this. Really cool vault suit. Look at the texture quality of it. It's really beautiful. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see it in full 1080 HD. How incredibly impressive the 4K quality of that stuff is. Alright, so I'm going to pull all that out of there. And then I'm going to walk it over there. Now, the reason why I do that is because you can see here I've got some scavenging stations. Now, these scavenging stations, I assign people to that who aren't doing anything, like this guy, who's just standing there, contemplating his existence. So let's go ahead and look at this. Now, that one's being used. How do I know? Because it's not red. But we can go ahead and say, look, there's 2 more people standing around doing jack squat. Let's go ahead and get them not doing jack squat. We go ahead and put 2 more of these babies down, like so. Then we're going to get this guy. Say do that. Okay. And then this girl, and do that. Now what they're going to do, of course, is collect junk for me automatically and put it in the workbench. So I can see how much stuff they've collected versus nothing in the workbench because I've, of course, completely cleared the workbench. Of course, the drawback is you have to slow walk like this. Now this is why I started using Red Rocket very early on. Later on, I'll use Boston Airport because that is the most useless settlement in the entire game. Big time. Big time. Was that your bed outside? Yes, it is. I usually have a bed outside for me so I can just sleep there. Kismet, do they actually sleep in the top bunk or does it just add a bunch of the settlement? They actually sleep in the top bunk. That's what's really cool. They actually do. Well, at nighttime, you can see them sleeping in those top bunks. Very, very cool mod. Very well done, that mod, by the way. Very, very well done. So I definitely suggest wholeheartedly snap beds and only to use snap beds. So yeah, snap beds is the name of it. Snap beds is awesome. If I were to sleep in one of those top bunks, I would wake up with a headache every day. They just fall off. I've actually fallen off the top bunk before. I actually had a bunk bed as a kid. I actually had a bunk bed before. I have fallen off the top. I actually, one of my daughters rolls over a lot. We have one of those things that you put in the bed so that if she starts to roll over, she hits the thing. It's like a little netted thing. If you put your face there, it won't smother her. But basically, it just keeps her from rolling out of the bed all the time. So yeah, those things are good. Also, you can buy bunk beds that have like wood framing around the top, so you don't roll out. It's a good idea as well. Or metal framing is good too. So yeah, a little slow walking here, but again, the more I get into this playthrough, the more I level up. Of course, the more that I'm going to be able to carry and transport back and forth. So a little bit of slow walking, but it is worth it in the long run because then all your resources are just sitting in one spot, as opposed to being in all of the various places, taking up space and then making you have to scroll through the workbench all the time. That's probably the most annoying thing that I don't like to do, is have to scroll through the workbench because I have so much stuff in one of those workbenches that you just have to scroll up and down a lot. So we're almost there, everybody. Almost there. Now, there's actually a faster way of doing this, is to actually go in and put in some workbenches, some various stoves and stuff like that, so you don't have to actually walk all the workbench. Now, this workbench is actually fairly close to Abernathy Farm, but if you don't want to do that, because we've unlocked it recently, we can go into crafting. Wait for it to load here. Now, I've got a bunch of other crafting benches as well, but I can go in there and use one of these cooking stoves, which is super cheap. And you just put it right here as far on the edge of the settlement as you can get it. Like this. And then if you're walking from one to the other, you only have to walk to this point, use the cooking stove, hit T, boom, and it drops all that kind of stuff in there. Now, I also got a bunch of other random stuff that I want to get rid of as well. A whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff and all of that stuff, which we'll get rid of at some point. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk to my buddy Preston again.
Hey, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and trade.
Okay. This is what I've got.
And I'm going to go ahead and have him carry some of my stuff here. Now, one of the things that I have a whole lot of right now is purified water. That is weighing me down. There it is up at the top. I love how it puts it at the top. That's pretty awesome. So I'm going to give it to him, and then now I'm not overburdened. See? Pretty nice. Pretty nice. There we go. Thank you so much to Ripley for the host and Brad Roach suggesting a Fallout 4 mod. Thank you so much. I do look those over. I haven't looked those over today, but I will look those over tomorrow and actually add them to my suggested mod list and check them out. So I do like to check out different mods in this particular... Oh! Super mutants! Time for some VATS action. See the kill box going off up there? Kill box doing its job. Whoa! Now again, I'm on very hard, so this is very hard. Get him in the head. Oh, that sucked. Ooh, mama! Still action going on the other side. Oh yeah, let's get over there. I hear the other kill box going off. They're getting attacked by some super mutants. Whoa, there we go. Knows the kill box up on high there, firing. Annihilated. Annihilated again. That's why I have the kill box up there doing its job. All right, where's that free loot at? Where's that free loot? Seem to be firing in this direction, actually. I don't see it. So again, that's why I like to get out into third person, is just to try to find where the heck the loot is. There it is over there. All right. Woo! More free loot. Now, one of the problems with having so many water purifiers is the fact that your location... Oh, I left that there. We were fooling around with these pieces. These pieces suck. I think we were scrapping them at some point. Basically, what we were trying to do was... or when you have so many water purifiers, getting on that subject first, what's going to happen is you're going to get attacked a lot. So make sure that you have a lot of defenses in place, especially right here where they come running up. And I actually have heard that the actual very hard mode in some ways is actually harder than survival mode, mob-wise. So that's what we're testing in this particular playthrough as well. It'll be my first very hard playthrough. I have played through in the new survival mode, the old survival mode. I've played through in melee mode, in the new survival mode. I've played through many, many different ways. But the first thing I do is run around, grab all this sweet loot. Maximum Power Gamer hanging out, saying hello in the chat. What's up? Welcome, welcome, Kiz. Was that an easy way to get gears? Exactly. That's an easy way to get a ton of stuff. It's like just them coming by and dropping off free loot. Dropping off that free loot right here. Let's do it. What's he got? Bottle caps, various rifles. Again, I'm very early in my playthrough, so I'm not getting really like combat armor and cool stuff like that yet from mobs. But we'll go ahead and get that loot. Oh, look, there's a dead one stuck in the ground right there. Dead settler. No, my settler died. Oh, no, I didn't know my settler can die. Well, that sucks. Dead settler, everybody. Dead settler. I might have accidentally killed my settler. When I was shooting that guy, I think I might have hit my settler and killed my own settler. Oh well, plenty more settlers in the wasteland. And you notice that I throw beds and random stuff just around so that I can go ahead and utilize those as I go around. So there we go. We got some more loot. Now let's talk to Preston. Let's see what's your deal, Preston.
What is it?
What's your deal?
Hi. Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
All right, we're on the castle quest. No, not yet.
No, we're not ready yet.
Your call. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our
Not wearing
help.
your glasses
In the
either,
meantime,
Preston.
make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Now Preston
Heads
is not
up.
wearing his glasses.
You wanna
Not
swap
walking away from me
supplies?
when I'm talking
No
to you.
problem.
They love to walk away from me. Where's your glasses, buddy? Where are your glasses? This one here. I gave him some sunglasses, I thought, at some point. Let's give him just some pilot goggles. Let's do that. Equip him with that.
Anything I can help carry?
Heads up.
Point it out.
Press the wrong button.
Okay, this is what I've got.
Instead of giving him the thing and telling him to do it, I hit the take all button. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that happens, but luckily I've got everything marked as Y. Notice I've got a little Y there. That tells me what is mine. The stuff with Z's on it is mine. The stuff with Y's is his. So there we go. Let's try that again. Let's get him back in there. Let's get him his army helmet. There we go. Let's go ahead and once again give him that. Let's give him some chest raider armor. I don't see any more chest armor for him. Let's see. And we're going to give him some pilot goggles. And try to hit equip this time. Oh, he's got it up on his forehead. That's lame. That's lame. Good enough for now. Oh, and we got to give him his weapon back, too.
Look alive.
Okay, what am I doing?
Trade. Forgot to equip him with his army helmet. There we go. I got to give him his weapon back. We'll give him the laser musket and the minigun. Now, again, I actually find the minigun is actually better in what you call it? In Fallout 4 VR than the minigun is in the regular game. The minigun sucks. It is the worst weapon in the game because when you fire, you shoot 500 bullets and 3 bullets hit. It sucks. It should just rip people apart. It should just annihilate them. It shouldn't just like pew, 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 pew. You know, I mean, it's a chain gun. Come on. It's a chain gun. You're shooting 100 rounds. It should literally be ripping off their limbs. I think another fail in Fallout 4 is the chain gun. I think that should give you way more damage than it does. but that's just me. Fusion cells, let's give them that, and the 5mm as well. And then let's tell them to start with the chain gun first. There you go. There you go. See that chain gun, buddy? Yeah! That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about up in here. All right. Now, again, I got to get back to the workbench where I can drop some of this stuff off. Oh, I got the purified water. I got to give it back to him as well.
Look alive.
That's the other thing. Trade. Purified water. And again, I love how they put it at the top.
To it.
All right. There we go. There we go. All right. We got some stuff to sell. Look at that. Wild flowers and stuff these guys are getting. We got some stuff to sell over here as well. So again, anything that I have to sell to Trash Can Carla, I will just put here in the file cabinet. So if I've got grenades, or in this case, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to sell. And I got to see this stuff right here is for when I'm driving my motorcycle, which I think is really cool. Which I think is super cool. Raider armor, we don't need that. A whole bunch of extra weapons. Stabby, double barrel. Get rid of that. And this, now, if I get stuff like that, like this right here, which is, actually I probably have a container for it somewhere. What do I do with my containers for my uniques? Let's go check up here. Oh, I forgot to run power to the thing. Hold on. Got to run power over here. Too far. There we go. Rotate that around a little. Come on. There we go. All right. Apparently I didn't put it up here. All right. Normally what I do is I have a container where I put all my unique items. And I don't know where they are now. That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. Where are all my uniques at? Maybe in here somewhere. Metal armor there. Nice, nice. I don't know where the heck they went. I don't know what I did with them, everybody. There's a container around here somewhere with my stuff. Oh, maybe I put them in here. Let's see. Steel backpack. Nope. I mean, somewhere there's my wedding rings and all that other stuff. I don't know what I did with it. Well, let's just put this stuff in here. So any unique items, like legendaries and things like that that I find along the way, I will just put it in kind of like a temporary legendary storage. Like that. That reminds me, do I have my wedding ring on? I do, I have my wedding ring on. So somewhere, I put my other wedding ring. Somewhere. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, there's that purified water. We'll go ahead and take that as well. Thank you very much. Preston, my buddy, where you at?
I'm listening.
And again, trade with Preston.
No problem.
Yeah, Preston, I want you to carry some more of my purified water. Carry as much as you can. 178 is as much as he can carry. Again, if Trash Can Carla was here, we could go ahead and trade with her. But we're too overburdened, so we're going to go ahead and make another container just for the purified water. Just for it alone. Let's see here. Containers. I like using this little blue cooler. We're going to just stick it over here on this side. There we go. Oh, and you know what else we'll do is we'll go ahead and make a thing so we don't have to run back to the workbench every time. We'll make, because we just unlocked this recently in this playthrough. Oh, not enough gears. Not enough gears. All right, well, I was going to create another one, but we need to get some more gears. And then we want to go ahead and offload all this kind of extra stuff that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of this stuff in the workbench. Got something over here I can move. Let's use this one. Now these are cool little workbenches and whatnot that you can get through various mods. A little chem lab. That's pretty cool. That will allow you to go ahead and drop a whole bunch of stuff in the workbench here, and then we'll have it sorted later. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. And again, I like how it puts the food and everything else separate from the actual aid stuff, right? So your food is in a separate tab. Very, very cool. Now, again, I got a lot of stuff here, potatoes and whatnot. And I'm going to put it in the workbench, so I'll have it sort the workbench. And then things like mute fruit and carrots and things like that, I'll actually put back in. But as you can see here, we're just kind of going through, putting stuff in there that we don't really need. I probably don't need to carry those grenades around. And again, Champion and Wastelanders already. Flip through the tabs here. Now here's a whole bunch of random stuff. Gronach the Barbarian, kind of miscellaneous stuff. We need a place for that. Some other tapes and whatnot. Super Mutant Orders. And rounds. Now the rounds don't weigh anything. So we really don't need to store those. Those we can just keep all the rounds on us. Oh, and I forgot to put the purified water in there. Let's go ahead and put the purified water in here, like so. Boom. Right now I can do 290. And I got 43. So let's go ahead and say around, say, 350. Close. Let's go ahead and do another 50. Roughly. Oh, really? All right. Nice, nice. Getting close. Still more. Nice. Say 20. Wow. Wow, my dude can carry a lot. My dude. Close enough. All right, that leaves me with 175 left here. I've got Preston with a bunch. I've got a bunch. Good time to save. Let's go get some resources. Let's get some resources. Kismet, how do you get fast, easy caps? Jack Carroll, right over here. First thing you do is you go and you collect every single thing. You go and use super loot is what I call it. Let's see some super loot icons in the chat, everybody. And then what I do is I go and I work on my perks because I play what's known as a Wasteland Tycoon or a Mega Run. Right, so I go heavy charisma in the very beginning. Caps collector. Of course, I get where I can connect my settlements together. I get this one right over here, the Scrounger. I get the Fortune Finder. So I can go ahead and find more caps and find more ammo at the very beginning of the game. Gun Nut number 1. Science number 1. So, because Science number 1 is going to give you the bigger water purifiers. You go, you run a bunch of instances, you run a bunch of quests, you get a bunch of resources, you put down 1 water purifier. It's going to give you a 40 water. Then you take 40 water, where you're only going to have 20 left after your people, or maybe 25, and you take that 25 purified water and you sell it to Trash Can Carla, who you've probably discovered recently running around, and you go ahead and then buy some more resources so you can put another water purifier around. And now you've got 80 purified water. Then you, of course, take that 80 and resell it again and so on and so forth to different vendors. And before you know, you've done 2 water purifiers, then 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, or as many as you want to do and make a lot of cash. Now, right now, I'm doing about 1,000 purified water. And in just by the end of tonight, I will, of course, have cleared the whole rest of it with all the rest of purified waters as well, which is pretty awesome. So we need to go and do some trading. And we're going to go for a little ride on our, of course, our motorcycle. It's going to be awesome. Let's do it. Makes me giddy with happiness every single time. Let's do it. Vroom, 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 everybody. Let's do this. Me and my buddy Preston. Look, he's holding on. He's like, go, Kismet, go. Look out of the way, Mama Murphy. I just ran Mama Murphy over. Let's do it. Don't go in the water, though. All right, so we're going along the wasteland. We're going to go and run by over here. Whoa-wee! Driving through the middle of town. This is so fun, by the way, everybody. So fun. So I actually try to go around like I'm really there and don't quick travel and just use the bike instead, which is a lot of fun. And you actually learn how the roadways go a bit better as well, which is pretty fun as well. So here we are. We're going to head down here to the Drumlin Diner. Talk the truth. There we go. Watch my back, Preston. I
I
talk
can
the truth.
rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten.
There we go. Well, we got the big bada boom. Hey, Kismet and chat. How's everybody doing? Thank you, A-Dog, for the love. There we go. Yeah, so you can go in and you can, yeah, your settlers can die if you shoot them. You can actually kill your settlers. You can kill your provisioners. If you shoot a rocket there, if you shoot a fat man, or if you just directly shoot them, or you shoot a car by your settlers, they can also die. The only time they can't die is when the bad guys are shooting them. When the bad guys are shooting them, then they're okay. But if you shoot them, then they die. So watch out for that. Watch out for that. Nora is looking on from above, noting with dismay how Kismet has lost his wedding ring and is now fooling around with a number of women in the Commonwealth. You know it, Buckminster. You know it. I got to repopulate here. You know, I can't mess around. Can't mess around. So that's how I make fast caps. And not only do I make a lot of caps, but let me show you a little bit here.
Let's see
At
what
the
you
very
got.
beginning of the
All
game, I'm level
salvage.
15 right now.
But nothing's junk.
Level 15. Now, right now, just the purified water I have on me is 487. That is 5,357 caps at the very beginning of the game. Level 15, no cheating, no shortcutting, no glitching. Playing legit. Playing totally legit. And by the way, everything that I'm doing, you don't have to have mods. You don't have to have a PC. You can do it on PS4, Xbox, everything. All of the stuff that has to do with purified water and making a massive, infinite amount of money is part of the game mechanics
What am I
of
doing?
all versions of Fallout, even the VR version as well. Let's trade with Preston.
Sure. Here's my supply.
Now, Preston also has some purified water for us, so we're going to grab his as well. Thank you, Preston. Appreciate it. Now, I can also put the purified water in the back of the bike, which I'll probably do next time because I forgot about it until just this very second. You can also stack it up on the back of the bike, and then, of course, take that and sell it as well. That'd be fun to drive all the way to Diamond City doing that.
Hey there.
Let's do it.
Shop's open. What do you want?
I want to buy lots of
Sure.
resources.
Let's take a look.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Awesome. I need some gears, lady. Let's go right to the junk. Let's check out what junks you got. Now, you notice I've got the little magnifying glasses there. Those basically are tagged for search. You can do that either when you're building, which is the harder way of doing it, or you can do it actually in the Pip-Boy itself, which is way easier. Now, I'm going to go ahead and grab just the ones that I need because I've already got them tagged. Of course, I'm going to need some copper. We'll grab that as well. And we're just going to go through and find anything that we can find here. Again, right now, 2,246 is what I owe her. And we can get some concrete because, of course, we got the Wasteland Workshop where we can build stuff in concrete, which is going to be fun. All right, what else do I need here? I do need to start building up my caps. I'm at 800 right now. And again, my goal is to get the Overseer's Guardian today. So we've got to sell a lot of stuff and build up at least around 3,000 roughly caps. So right now I owe her 2,246. And again, let's see how much I've got now. 7,315 purified water, level 15. Yeah, I know. It's awesome. It's awesome. 2,500 roughly. 262, a little bit too much. Let's go ahead and... Now, if it was just a few caps, then I wouldn't worry about it. But if it's, 20 caps, early in the game, that's some dollar bills right there. All right, there we go. Let's see what else she's got. You got anything else I'm looking for? 308 rounds. We'll take those. 45s, we're going to need those in a bit, too. Let's see. Anything else? Not really. How about some 5mm? No, for Preston. Look at that cool Stealth Boy icon. I love that. Some flavor. So, again, see, I really like the fact that it's organized in such a way that you don't have to go into the separate tabs. If it was organized like this in the original game, it'd be way easier to just not have to go into the different tabs. You could just go down and say, okay, what am I looking for? All the weapons are put together, all of the stuff are put together. I think it's nothing short of genius. Frankly, I think they should integrate this in the next version of Fallout. All of this kind of really epic stuff with all the icons on the side. I really like the icons on the side because it makes it easier to visually find what you're looking for. Some mute fruit there. Very nice. I would normally get that very early in the game. Put one down, then I'd have 2, then I'd have 4, then I'd have 8, then I'd have 16, and then I'd have 32. Just like that. Just like that. Easy mode. Of course, you can also go to Diamond City. Now, also, I'm looking for combat armor now along here as well. So we'll try to find that as we go. But there we go. We bought about 3,301 again right there. Let's go ahead and dial that in again. Let's dial it in. 3,500 now. Bam-a-rooney. 208. 230. That's close. That's close. Now, by the way, if you want to get those extra 5 caps or you want to get it exactly on dot, what I do is I just go to my 38 ammo here, which I'm really not going to use. And just dial in those extra 5 caps. Just like that. Easy. Easy. And that's a great reason to call is to carry that around. Oops, I just gave her all of it. That's a great reason to carry that around. Is to be able to kind of fine tune and get every single cap, because every single cap does add up. Right now I've got about 1,000 caps. We'll go ahead and look at that. Right now we've got about 1,000 caps, and I'm trying to get around 3,000. Now, of course, I have a bunch of perks that reduce my cost when I'm talking with people and vendoring with people. So it actually, my Overseer's Guardian costs a lot less. I can't wait to get the Overseer's Guardian. It's going to be epic. Gonna be epic. All right. So I'll find Sean. Oh, yeah. My very first playthrough, it took me 500 hours before I found Sean. Yeah. Most of my playthrough is about 500 hours in, and then I'm like, oh, yeah. I was supposed to be looking for my kid. Right? I forget about my boy. Hey, Kismet in chat. How's it doing? Doing awesome, A-Dog. Again, thanks for those bits, buddy. I was just building Sanctuary, and homes just dropped, and I got rad. Biome. Yeah, I got the electrical storm. Look out there, Jack Carroll. It's going to get you. Kismet, couldn't you just trade water for Overseer's Guardian and not worry about caps? Yes, except for I'd have to carry the water all the way over there, right? Which is a really long way to go, because you got to think you've got to go all the way to the instance, then you got to go into the instance, then you've got to go down the elevator, and then from the elevator to the vendor, who does not sell weapons, by the way. That vendor does not sell weapons, just so you know. Except for that weapon. Which I think is hilariously funny whenever she says that. All right, we got her. Now let's go see if we can find some more vendors. I don't think we've been to Diamond City lately. No, we haven't. So we could go over there and trade some over there. Where else could we trade fairly close here? We could go to Abernathy Farm and talk to her. And also look for her along the way. Look for Trash Can Carla. Let's go ahead and check our stem packs. I have no stem packs. Did I put all my stem packs in there? Wow, I put all my stem packs away. Wow, I never do that. I never do that. Well, we got to go back and get some stem packs. Let's get some stem packs real quick. Come on, Preston. Let's go. It really feels like you're driving the motorcycle, which is awesome. Driving in the rain. Check it out. I got my glasses on, which I think is awesome. Try to stick to the roads. Who's that guy? Miniman! My buddy, my pal! Weapon weight. Back on my motorcycle. This is super fun, by the way, everybody. Super fun driving the motorcycle. I like to zoom out a little bit. It makes it feel more fun. Again, I could just quick travel in the game. But there's just something really fun about this. By the way, notice how it leans? I love how it leans, too. All right, we're back. We're back from outer space. I need my stem packs or someone's going to shoot me in the face. Stem packs, where did you go? Stem packs. Do-do-do-do. Heck did my stem packs go? What the heck-a-rooney? What the heck-a-rooney? Must have put them in the workbench. Stem packs. Where are you hiding? Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I know I had a bunch of them. Do I have them on me and I'm just not seeing them? Oh, I forgot to get rid of all my miscellaneous stuff, too. I got a bunch of stuff that I bought as well. I do not see them. Yeah, I got them right there. Right there, 31. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Maybe my brain... Oh, it's under... It's called Aid. Kismet. It changed the name of it from STEM packs to Aid. Yeah, it's in a sub category. I forgot it did that. What happens is it puts all your aid items in a kind of sub item. Same thing with drinks. Notice how it puts it in a sub menu within the Pip-Boy. That's what I wasn't saying. So, like, if you have a bunch of other medical things that you've got, like Rataways or whatever, it puts it in a subcategory. I forgot what I favorited it to. I didn't favorite to anything. I put a 4. There we go. See if it works. There we go. Let's do a double. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, let's see if we got any more purified water while we're at it. Any more purified water? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Nope. All right. Grab the rest of this one that's over here.
Probably better unload some of that stuff.
I don't need to unload it. I'm going to put it on my bike. Put it on my bike and go from there.
Hi, how are you?
What do I do? You go and hide in your little shelter, or you can forward time by 3 hours, and then the storm will go away. That works as well. That works as well. So there we go. I'm put the purified water on the bike, and then now I'm not overburdened. And then, of course, I can drive this baby. Let's go ahead and save. We'll go ahead and drive this baby across the Commonwealth. Acid Ghost Talk says, hey, Kismet, have any new game suggestions for upcoming releases? Well, if you haven't tried Fallout 4 VR, definitely try that. What's some other ones? There's actually Command & Conquer Remade that was supposed to come out in October that they pushed back that I would really like to play. And I have a feeling I'm going to push it back again, but that would be one I'd want to play. Also, I haven't played Fortnite yet. A lot of people have. Really, really like it. I'm probably going to be trying that one out at some point. I'll be playing some PUBG, some Warframe. What other games? Miscreated, I gave that away on the stream. That's a really cool game, kind of like DayZ, but only better.
People think they're pink.
Stuff like that. Bam. You've been complaining about the bed situation. What's the problem with the bed situation? Do I need more beds? Don't talk to me, Preston. Come on. Oh, I'm just outside the workbench this way. Trying to get in the workbench. There we go. All right. Bed situation. I got 21 beds. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? You got plenty of beds. All right. So here I am at Abernathy Farm, and I'm looking for a very specific thing. Now, notice these people in purple. Those people in purple aren't doing a thing. Now, the mod actually shows you who are your slacker settlements. Now, again, that would be awesome in the base game, right? Look at that. Look at how many slackers we got in here. Ton of them. Ton of them doing nothing. But who I'm looking for right here is Connie. Oh, wait, I forgot to get the thing out of my bike first. Let's go ahead and go into the backpack. Probably don't need to take it all out of there. Let's just go ahead and take, say, half of it out of there. There we go. So we want to talk to Connie, and the reason why I want to talk to Connie is she's actually a really great vendor.
Looking to make a deal?
Oh, yeah, always. Always. Sure. Now, I also have the realistic weather systems in here, and they actually look a lot better than the base systems. Now, she doesn't have much of what I need. She has some fertilizer, which is pretty decent at the very beginning. But other than that, all I really need is her caps. So I'm going to go ahead and just dial in 246 caps. Again, I could carry enough purified water just to buy it with purified water, but I would rather just grab all the caps, and because caps don't weigh anything as well, by the way. There we go. Got her purified water money, dollar bills. And then we're going to go back and go for another ride. Let's do it. Does it have a working headlight? Yes, it does. See it? Shining? Got a headlight on it. You actually craft the headlight. Well, it's really my Pip-Boy is the headlight, but it's got a, you can craft the headlight and put it on there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's done. I say we go off the top. Preston, come on, hold on, buddy. Woohoo! Look out! Look out! Trash can Carla? Nope. Again, there's a lot of stuff to loot on the way, too. But, alright, now which way do we go to get where we're going? Let's take a look. Alright, so we're way the heck up here. By the Drumlin Diner. And we want to find our way down here somewhere. To Diamond City, way the heck down here. Now, we haven't been there yet. But we're going to just keep following this road that we're on. And hope it ends up where we want it to go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click a custom destination there. Now, I could just fast travel, but I think it's kind of cooler to take your motorbike and ride it to Diamond City. Let's do it. Again, which way are we going? I think we're going straight. Memory serves me, or maybe not. Find out. Whoa! Now, here's a little trick. What you do is you go about that far, and you can actually get the, you can go ahead and get the Pip-Boy to come up while you're on the bike, too. But I like to get out, and then see if you're actually going the right direction, which seems to be going the right direction. And I have it tagged in that direction, so I can see it on the radar. But every now and again, you usually want to get off your bike, or you can make it where you can see it while you're on your bike. Either way. I'm just going to keep tooling down the road this way. Me and my buddy Preston. By the way, you can bump cars. You didn't notice that. You actually push some cars out of the way. Cars flipping over there. Oh, look out. There's mines right there. There's one on the right, too. We just found it. We just found that mine. Dead. All right, death counter. Let's add one. Let's see some rips in the chat, everybody. Let's do it. Total deaths today. That's total deaths, which is 4 now. Now, I'm only tracking this particular playthrough. I'm not tracking my VR playthrough, but that was epic. Watch out for mines, everybody. All right, back to here is where we are. Let's get back on there again. Try that, number 2. Number 2. Round 2. Let's go, Preston. Oh! There we go. Kismet, does motorcycle have a working headlight? I answer that question. Hey, Kiz, no VR tonight? Nope. DD Keeley, you can see all of what I'm going to be playing, all that stuff is down below the stream. Down below the stream in my events area. All right, let's go ahead and get our purified water again. Again, we don't need all of it. Good one, Ang. Good redeem there. You can actually redeem sounds if you are a subscriber. Out of my way. Try to get to Connie. Out of my way, people. Connie.
I take it you want to trade?
Yeah, I got to trade again because I screwed up.
Sure.
I screwed up and I went boom. I went big bada boom. Big bada boom. She actually has more caps, I think. Which is perfectly fine with me. 252, close enough. Bam-a-rooney, and then we'll go ahead and get the rest of it with this sneaky move. All right, have a nice day. All right, clear out. Let's go. Make a path. Make a path, people. Out of the way. They're all trying to get inside that house out of the rain. Let's go ahead and save that. So we're going to do that again. And off we go. You guys boom that? I hope you boomed that. Rad Roach clipped it. Awesome. You can also boom it, by the way, if you go exclamation point boom in the chat, or use your Kismet Killbox emote. Hold on.
Just keep your cool.
Do some action. All right, owning it up. Owning it up. Back on the bike. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to check the map. All right, now I might be going off to the wrong place here, so I like to check my map to make sure I'm not wandering in the wrong direction, because I'm south of. Look at that. See, I'm south of Abernathy Farm. So if I go this way, it's gonna take me to Sunshine Tiding. So I want to go that way over here, so I can kind of find my way down again to Diamond City. I really want to go. I want to go this way, right to here. There we go. And again, it shows up as a custom destination down below. You can see there's like a little open square. So we'll get on there. We'll ride. So this is taking me in the wrong direction. I don't want to go straight. I want to hang a left. Hang a left there. Let's try this again without the dying. How about that? Wait, Raider Psychos.
I think I got the aim.
Get him, Preston!
I'll keep it bent.
Whoa! Bring around the rosies. Oh, great time to read. Don't need no bats. Don't need no stinking bats. Pistol whip him. Later, bro. Later, brah. Thanks for the loot. Get that stim pack action going on. There we go. Stop for some killing. Oh, storm a weapon. Storm a weapon, save the game, keep on going. There we go. That made me laugh pretty hard. You like that, Rad Roach? Now, dying is all part of the adventure. I die a lot. Why? Because I like it. I go and I do crazy stuff. I just go and do the crazy stuff and have the fun along the ways. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Hold on, Preston. Come on, brother. We got stuff to do. Oh, I hate it when it turns me around, though. Ready, Preston?
Yo, psst.
I'm listening.
Take a look.
Got it.
Over there.
Again, I'm on very hard right now. Thank you so much to Hillbilly Convoy coming in, dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Also, thanks to Raz for the host. Come on, Preston. Get up there where they're going to shoot you in the face. Better you than me. Now, again, I'm going to be all sneaky.
Humans. Stringy. Bony. But tasty. Better than ramen. Or gloves. Anything
What the?
better than bog.
Go check that out.
Aye, aye.
She's going to throw a molly. Woo, mama. Oh, very hard for nothing.
Gonna splatter your brain.
Oh, these gunners are tough. What the heck? What's this potato aim today? What you got? What you got? Friends over there shooting me. Dead! Dead, everybody! Holy mackerel, those guys are tough! Another death! Prepare for a lot of deaths today, everybody. Alright, another death. Death number 2. Awesome, we're getting our deaths in today. Now again, I'm pretty low level and my weapon kind of sucks, but such is the way it goes. Now they're gonna have to die. They're gonna have to die for that! You ready, Preston? You were pretty useless in that last fight, but let's go. I'm gonna go get him again. Let's do it. Let's do it! Alright, Preston. Don't be so useless this time, alright? Don't be so useless. What you got? Come here, buddy.
Hey.
What is it?
Let's trade for a second.
Sure. Here's my supply.
Alright, what do you got? You got any 5 mil? No, all you got is fusion thing left. Alright. We didn't bring no grenades. We got is the, that and the stabby weapon. Alright, we're gonna have to do with the 9mm. That's just what we're gonna have to do.
Hey.
Come on. Get up
Head
in
over there.
Should have modded my weapon first. Let's go ahead and save too. There we go.
We're hot.
Last mistake.
Oh, wow. That was a bad play. I was trying to get under the turret so I didn't have to fight the turret. Wow. Those guys hit hard. Those guys hit really, really hard. All right, man. We're racking them up. All right. Preston's getting into some trouble. Preston's down. The heck am I getting shot from?
Nothing.
Miss me. Behind me! What you trying to be sneaky? Why can't I move? Can't move! Stuck! Alright. Too many guys shooting us at the same time. Guy way up there shooting us. Holy moly. Alright, let's back up a little bit. Again, don't do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That guy's up there fighting that guy. Whoa! What the heck was that? Dude nearly one-shot me. Can't even kill an iBot. Can't even kill an iBot, it's so hard. Holy mackerel. Alright, that is way too much stuff on me at this low level, but that's okay. We never give up, no matter how many deaths. Let's do it. Total deaths today. 4, bam. Let's do it.
You deaf and stupid. Useless mutant. Fight me.
Get some.
God, good throw. How did she heal up? No. Shoot her in the head. Dang.
I want this one dead.
Eat that. You got. There's where you're hiding. Gosh. It's easier for me just to shoot him. Bats is useless. Burning them stamp packs. Somebody's got a laser weapon. Alright, punks. 2 can play that game. That's right. It's time to throw some grenades. Mollies. Get both of you at once.
You hit like a rat.
Where's it getting me from? Super mutant. Oh. He's shooting me or who's he shooting? Yeah, he's shooting me. Thought he was shooting them. Oh my gosh, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That guy's got way too much health. Way too much health. Alright, what do we else? We got pipe pistol. Some stabby. See, that does 10. This does 18. Man, it sucks not to have any weapons. It sucks! Go get him, Preston! Wait for Preston to grab him. Crap. No, I'm not okay. Dude's owning me. Battle tactics, everybody. Battle tactics. Let's save that sucker. Let's save that sucker. Woo! Now we're having some fun. Now we having some fun, everybody. Let's get that loot. Getting gunners early on, too. Ooh, that was tough. Oh, I love it when it's tough. I love it when it's tough. Step it up a level, everybody. We're not playing on your pansy mama mode. We're playing on the tough mode. Thanks for that sweet loot, though. All right, what do we got here? Tell me you gave me some sweet armor after all of that getting schmacked. Let's see. Leg, metal, light armor. Right leg. Got Wastelanders, which is better than that. Left leg. No, they gave me no combat armor. What's up with that? Got robbed, man. Robbed! Alright, but did I get any more grenades? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Got one more molly. Alright, Preston, you ready? Come on, bro.
Hey.
What is it?
Gotta get rid of this turret. This turret is friggin' nearly impossible to kill.
Make every
Get
shot
him.
count.
Oh, it's almost dead, though. I'll draw the fire. You get him, Preston. Oh, yeah. Never surrender. Owned. Kismet up in the house. Level 15. Whoop. Another gunner hiding down there with a laser pistol. You think? Thanks for the news flash, Preston. Preston, where you at, man? Get over here. Preston!
Hey. Over here.
Yeah, over here. Get over here. What do you think I'm over here for? Come on, you slack. Oh, I'm getting shot. Whoa, almost died. Burn them stem packs. I'm saving them for a rainy day. Punk. Holy moly, does she hit hard. That weapon she's got. Nice job, Preston. Man, what weapon she got? She got a wicked laser pistol. Using that laser pistol, holy mackerel. She was spanking me with that. Yeah, 24 damage. Spanking me with that laser pistol, everybody. Holy moly. Ouch. Ouch. Got him, though. Got him, and I burnt a crazy ton of stim pack. Kiz is deep in too often. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Hey, iPro Server, what's up? This kid's gonna be on Fallout all night, or he's gonna play some 7 Days Die. Oh God, iPro Server. I worked so hard on those events down below. I worked so hard on my schedule. I worked so hard on putting it on Twitter so you guys know exactly what I'm playing each night. But nobody looks at it. Nobody ever looks at it. Go look at it. It's down below the stream. It's super easy. Super easy to know. It's right down below the stream. 1 p.m. Right down there. 7 Days to Die. Right down there. Please take a look. It's a lot of effort. Make me want to cry. Not really, but it's down below the stream. If you want to know that info, it's super easy to find. It's also on Twitter. I've pinned it to the top of Twitter when I am streaming and what I am streaming, which is awesome. Awesome. Makes it nice and easy for all of you. Okay, Preston. You owned it, bro. You owned it. I was going to go up there and get the loot, but I'm overburdened.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Come here, Preston. Let's trade, brah. Let's trade, brah.
Supplies? No problem.
Let's do it. Let's see. What am I giving? Preston. Purified water. There we go. Bam. All right. That was pretty tough. And I like it to be tough. That's why I usually put it on either survival mode or very hard. I like to have a challenge because, you know, if the game is too easy, you know, it's not a challenge, right? It's not a challenge. I say, we only got 30 shots, though. We only got 30 shots to go up there and shoot anybody who's left over. And I say we save them. We save them. We got to get to Diamond City. Make some money. And get the vault. Another one? It's out of bullets here, Preston. Out of bullets, brah. All right, we out of here. We got to get to Diamond City. We got to get to Diamond City. We still way the heck up here. Come on, Preston. Oh, let's store my weapon. Oh, let's save first. Save. Got me a nice weapon, though. At least temporarily. We're going to ride. Let's ride this baby. Let's ride this hog. Let's do it. Rip, thanks for asking. There you go. Jazz Sand should know my my thing. No VR tonight? Nope. But I don't mind you asking. I'm just messing with you. I do try to put it down below the stream. Every single thing I'm going to do. Tuesday is going to be our VR. And we're playing a modded playthrough right now. Of course, playing with a motorcycle right now. Driving along, which is pretty epic. Pretty epic. Staying to the roads as best we can. Hopefully not going to run out of fuel. Otherwise, we'll be screwed. Last time we got blown up by the mines. I think I'm going to go off-road. Off-road this baby. Oh, yeah. Let's get off right here by Grey Garden now. I'm trying to figure out how am I going to get across the thing. We're way down here. We got to go this way. And there's a bridge right there. So we got to go that direction. Let's do it. Let's do it. I have the HTC Vive. Again, watch out for these mines up here. I hit it last time I went flying. I made it way over here, though. I made it way over here before I blew myself up. I'm a little worried now when we get blown up. All right, we got to go this way. We got to go this way. Take the railroad tracks. Okay. This is really fun, by the way. Oh, look out! Whoa! You see that thing go flying? Uh-oh. Dead end, turn around. Whatever works. This way. Made a wrong turn there. There we go.
Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in
Diamond City!
crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means
Deja
keeping me
vu.
out,
Everybody's
is
been
that
watching me play VR.
Whoa, look, it's the scary reporter. Boom.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
Love this part. I just got here, but yeah.
I just got here, but yeah.
Just one of the things they don't do in VR is they don't set up the third-person
What's
view,
that?
which I think is a
You
huge
said
mistake.
You're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month?
Blowing up.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's
I
threatening
love
to
this
throw
part of the
free speech
storyline.
in the
So good.
dumpster.
Always believe in freedom of the press.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
It's one of the foundations of a free society.
Oh, I
Preston knows what I'm
didn't
talking
mean to
about.
bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
Sure, it's a great place.
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Trying to find someone.
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son, my boy.
My son, Sean. He's less than a year
Say,
old.
I'm looking for my boy.
Wait,
Little.
your son's missing?
Little bit.
Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Boom.
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there's one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot.
Betty
Now,
Bits!
I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any
I've had enough of
kidnappings?
this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine?
Bow chicka wow wow.
I just found my next story.
There we go. Thank you, Jonah, for those bits. Thanks for dropping some love in there. There you go. There you go. Thanks for dropping some love in that bid cup there. I love when people fill it up and then bada boom that baby. All right, here we are in the Great Green Jewel. Preston bagging me up. What's up, Preston? This is really awesome, by the way. Again, with all the high-res textures and all that stuff. It's amazing. The quality of the base game is really augmented by all of those mods. And you really get the feeling like, wow, this is a whole nother level you're playing here.
Hey.
Hey.
No, don't talk to me.
You're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
We got a whole supply coming in tomorrow. Let's do 4.
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
See, I like how you see the full dialogue.
You're not the first guy Piper pulled into a heap of trouble he wasn't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and, well, you saw how mad he is. Anyway, welcome to
This is
Diamond
awesome. When
City
if you watch this back on YouTube, it is incredibly high quality. Incredibly high quality. Awesome. All right, come on, Preston. Let's go ahead and check our bike. I wonder if we can drive our bike into Diamond City. Let's go ahead and save. Now let's try to drive the bike into Diamond City. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Cricket? Oh, wait, we don't need to go into Diamond City. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get that purified water.
We're not gonna make very good time with you so loaded down.
Hey.
Let's do it. Trade.
Okay. This is what I've got.
Now, the funny thing, in this particular playthrough, I'm going to learn the roads a lot better. La 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 la, da, 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 get that thing away from me. I can't have that on YouTube. No, no, no music.
Got a hankering for melting face? And I'm your girl.
You are crazy.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
A part of every big purchase goes to planting little bitty trees that I'll blow up in your honor.
She's so crazy. She's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So who do we got here? We got Cricket, who, of course, got some wicked stuff, by the way. Got the spray and pray. Whole bunch of really nice looty loot. But I don't have enough caps right now. How much is that? 220. It's actually not bad. That's actually not bad this early in the game. No, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get the spray and pray this time. I don't usually get that weapon early in the game. Usually I go right for the Overseer's Guardian, but I'm going to get it this time. I don't know. We'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. What else she got? See, she got lots of good stuff. She got gears. We're looking for that. Springs. Let's see. She got some pretty decent metal armor that we could use, but nah. Nah. She got some grenades. Let's get those. As well. Some pulse grenades. We could have really used those grenades, man. We could have used a lot of them suckers. Oh, it's so awesome because I've been playing in melee playthrough for like 6 months, a very long time, and I haven't been able to use any ranged weapons. I haven't been able to use a lot of the items in there because I was only kind of limited to melee. And there's like a world of weapons to try. A whole lot of weapons that we can try out. Now, right now, of course, I owe her 5,546 caps, but we just happen to have a crazy ton of cash worth of purified water right there. Ba-bam! And confirm trade. Okay. Boom. So we sold it all just like that. We don't even need to go in the Diamond City, but we're going to go in Diamond City anyway. We're going to go ahead and save first again. I'm going to drive this baby into Diamond City. Into Diamond City we go! Yeehaw! Nope. What the heck? Oh yeah, glitching it. Cannot go into Diamond City with your motorcycle.
Join the Minutemen.
Cannot go into Diamond City with your motorcycle. Just a heads up. Let's see. Well, let's keep Preston. I think we'll come back to Diamond City later. So now we got to drive all the way back. And of course, we could quick travel if we wanted to. We did discover Oberlin Station. Oh, we didn't get Grey Garden when we went by there. Maybe we'll kind of double back that way and try to learn the roads a little bit. Let's see. We can go up this way. We can go back at the freeway and follow the railroad again. I think that's what we'll do. We'll follow the freeway. The heck is a freeway? Huh. What direction is it? What direction is it? This direction. It's that way. All right. Come on, Preston. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride this sucker. Later. Yeah, there we go. There we go, everybody. Just ride, then you find the railroad tracks. And then you just take the railroad tracks. Like this. Easy mode. I wouldn't suggest to do this in real life because, yeah, not good. Not good, especially if a train comes along. Me, laters. What's up, everybody? What's up, all you ghoulies? Coming by. Sup, Oberlin Station? Come back later. Come back later, I'm busy. Now, I can't go this way because there's stuff in the way. So I've got to kind of divert down this way. Take this side. All right, Preston, we're going to take a second. We're going to take a second. Guess those other mines disappeared after I blew them up. Oh, there it is. Keep forgetting to store my weapon. All right. Now, driving the motorcycle's fun, but at some point I'll probably just start fast traveling again. But it is super fun. So let's see. We're driving up, and we got to drive up the road with the actual mines on it. So this one goes around. This one goes around that way. And we want to go up that way. Guess we go help the Brotherhood. Another one back here. That one. Trying to clear some road hazards, everybody. I say we just go for it. That works. Whoa, another one. One bullet left. Nice. Anything else? All right, we kind of clean the road a little bit because we blew ourselves up earlier. I was running along, I was driving along, and boom, blew myself completely up. But this is the straightest road back to the way we want to go. Put our weapon away. Let's ride. Vega up there. Something really cool about taking the roads. That's really cool. I rarely ever take the roads. I'm usually off-roading most of the time. So that's a fun kind of change of pace to just drive along the road. Of course, you're not looting all of this stuff along the way either, but See if she got any more gears. Got any more gears?
Hi.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Kismet, how are you? I'm watching you on my new 5th
anything?
generation iPad. Sweet! Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Rogue Spartan. Congratulations on the iPad, man. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. King Leopold hanging out as well. What's up, King Leopold? Diamond City, Fenway Park, and Enrons. Exactly. Hello, all, says Crazy. Everybody say hello to my awesome mod, Crazy, in the chat. Seems weird with seeing Preston with no glasses. I know. I gave him some glasses. I don't know what he did with them. I don't know what he did to him. Kismet using mods? I'm shocked. I know. Shocking. 2,000 hours in, and I just started using mods. I know. Crazy talk. I've already got her caps, so she ain't got nothing I'm looking for. Already got it. Come on, Preston. No, not customized. Right. Come on, Preston. We got to go. This is the only way to travel. Now, he's got custom sounds, by the way, for when you get on the bike. Whoa, tires gone flying. I'm getting good, he says right before he blows up. This should have been in the game. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm back from Diamond City. Da 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 da. Parking my bike. Whoa. Get off my head, Preston. I was standing on my head. All right, we're back from outer space. Hopefully we can go ahead and put some more purifiers in this place. Store all the junk. Let's see. Do we got any more purified water? What do we got? Gimme. What you got? None. Zilcho. Zero Aruni. Such is the way it goes. All right. And let's run down here and make some more power. I have the power. What do we got? Power-wise? Do we got some more? We got one more. What are we missing? Wow, nuclear... Oh, I forgot to get nuclear material while I was at it. Duh. Doy. Oh, well, we'll queue it up some more anyway. Attach those wires. Boom! All right. Yeah, we forgot to get nuclear material. Should have got some of that while I was at it. But that's okay. We'll look for Trash Can Carla, see if she showed up over here. Not yet. Let's see if we've got enough power to flip this on and do some sorting. Mute fruit on the ground. Nope. Doesn't look like we do. Oh, maybe. There it goes. Not stopping right there. All right, again, if we want to use our sorter, let's go ahead and run down here. See how we got this connected right here. And there's also one down there. Wires are really touchy. There we go. And in case we want to kill switch. Gotta kind of just fuddle with it. There you go. Alright, now watch this as I go ahead and cut this off. And then my sorter should now work. Oh, what the heck? Oops. Hold on, your horses. Hold your horses. There's nothing at the end. There's nothing at the end. Look at this big pile of stuff. There's a giant pile of stuff at the end. No, not my resources. What the heck? Kismet forgot to put a container at the end. That was my bad. What are you doing over here? Who are you with? Crazy Brahmin. Crazy Brahmin! Alright, did I not put my Brahmin tray somewhere? Where my Brahmin things at? Apparently not. There we go. Hi, DMM Nibble. Haven't been a while, thought I'd come say hi. Well, welcome, welcome. Come on in, relax, take it easy, man. We're having lots of fun in here. We've been giving away a lot of stuff this month. We gave away a lot of epic prizes, including Fallout 4 and a whole bunch of other DLC, real-life prizes, hundreds of dollars worth of games and other epic stuff. There we go. We'll put that off to the side. Oh, wait, I already did those. Wait, I did the new ones. What did I do with them suckers? I forgot. I forgot what I did with them. People just standing around looking at me. Standing around looking at me. And what I did here is I forgot to put a thing at the end, a container at the end. Man, I hope that isn't why I don't have all my wedding ring and everything. I'm supposed to put a container at the end so that it keeps it, if it goes past that point, it will just go into a container. Which I obviously forgot to do. Let's see, miscellaneous, conveyor storage. That's workshop. That goes back in the workshop. We'll just have to let it float for the second. Yeah, huge fail fish there. Try that again. So what it's going to do is anything it can sort, like that right there, it's going to sort over there, and anything it can't sort, it's going to run through as best it can. And anything that doesn't actually sort will go into the last one down there, which we can pull out of there. So it's going to grab all the food and put it into the food one, and so on. We'll give it a little bit to do that sorting action. Because what I want to do is sort all the food out of there. And then, of course, I'll make a bigger sorter eventually, which will just put all of the food into one. It'll put the purified water in another. It'll do all of that when I have enough resources for that. But right now, we're going to go ahead and let it run through there. Any more resources in there? Nope. Let's let that run for a bit. Again, it's kind of making me nervous. Like, where the heck is that stuff? Where the heck did I put that stuff? I have no idea. I don't remember. I don't remember when. Also, what could have happened is it could have went off the end of that thing, been sitting there so long that it disappeared. That would have sucked. That would suck. Oh, look at this. Some purified water under here. Looky, looky. Looks like this is going. Shouldn't be going, it's not on. All right. Again, we'll check for purified water. Nothing. All right, let's take a little nap. Forward time. Go about 8 hours. See if we got any then. I got it for Christmas. Congratulations, man. Awesome. Awesome. Kismet, can you run over a Deathclaw with that bike? I don't think so. You can't really run stuff over. You can bump them, but you can't run over stuff with it. But that would be fun. There you go. All right, here we are looking in the daytime now. Looking in the daytime. How are we looking on that purified water, people? I got stuff to do. Bottle caps. Take those. I will take that bottle caps any day of the week. Tons of food and stuff. Oh, you know what? That's right. We were going to take the food and put it over at Abernathy Farm. It just dawned on me. That's what I was going to do. Put the food over there. I just remembered. Well, we'll let it sort for now. Now, anything that's not sorting, of course, is going to end up way here at the end. And what we want to do is go ahead and just grab that back out of there. Like in this case, melon, mirelurk, potatoes, whatnot. All of those you want to grab out, and then, of course, have it sort that stuff as well. Right in here. So we just go in there, and we put one of each of these in here that's not already in there. Cram. There we go. Corn. One melon. Mirelurk meat. Mutant hound meat. Newt fruit, which it already has. I picked that up earlier. Ragstad meat. Oh, see, if it's got 2, then you put 1 too many in there. It should have 1 of each thing. There we go. Potato flour. And wild mute fruit. There we go. Dirty water. Again, some things making it by. Glowing fungus. Blood leaf going by. All right. Well, I think we should actually split these up. Let's split these up. Maybe I should turn this. I should turn that. All right, hold on. Let's work on the mega sorter here. All right, so we're going to stop the mega sorter. I'm going to grab this. I think that's kind of loose on here. It's going to fall off of there. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this so that we can kind of run along wrong platform there. And let's go ahead and use some concrete here to make it look legit. Too legit. Some floors. All right. So something along that lines. All right, looking good, looking good. Might have to get rid of some stuff. All right, so the vacuum hopper comes out, and then it hits this sorter. Let's go ahead and move the sorter out of the way. Now again, you notice I don't have to chain the power between each thing. It's actually runs by the conveyor. You don't have to chain to each and every single one. All right, so we got that going, and then let's go ahead and put some more of these down. We'll build out a nice little sorter area. That was fail. Get in there. Get in there. Let's legit this up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is have it pull it out of there, and then I'm going to have it turn. I'm going to try to straighten it out a little bit. Then I'm going to have an L-shaped turn there, which can cause problems in your sorter. But we'll see how it ends up. We'll see how it goes. Where the heck is it? Brain. There we go. Brain. All right. We're just going to L it like this. All right. And then this is going to attach onto here, which, of course, put this over here, which, of course, is going to have one of these at the end to contain its stuff. And again, we'll get some more floor action going on here. We can't put things in the way. This one's in the way. I'll do you guys all a favor. Hold on. I'll help you guys out. For all of you going, Kismet, all the lines are not lined up. It's going to drive me totally insane, brah. Line those lines up. Make them go the same direction. Make them go the same direction, and I might even sub to your channel. Or at least hit the follow button. There we go. There we go. All right. Got those lined up. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nice. Snuck that one in there, too. Microscope. Microscope. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, we're out of concrete. Come on. Trying to build here, people. It's always something. It's always something. Trying to build, trying to do some stuff, trying to get some things going on. It's always something. Causing you trouble. All right, we'll come back. Build that out better later. Okay. Now we're going to really get this sorter underway here. Stop making it float. I can't handle it. It's floating. I can't handle the floating. This is actually the in one, I think. That's the in one. That way. And... Alright, and again, we'll make a sorter go this way. I'm actually going to get rid of this thing right here. Let's go ahead and scrap that. Yep. Scrap the whole thing. Whoa! Kaboom! Now we got our sorter nice and lined up. Nice and lined up. Alright, we've got to readjust our sorters here because it's not... Oops. How about I actually attach them properly first? It's because it's not sorting it well. It's not sorting it well as it should be. Right? And to sort, I need a lot of room to make a really long sorter so it will sort things properly as we go. So we kind of half-assed the sorter there. So I'm actually going to reset all the sorter stuff right now by literally taking everything back out again. Take it all out. And let's get some proper sorting going here. Okie dokie. Sorter empty. All of it out. Alright. So, sorter number 1, we are going to make this purified water. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, we got a level up. A level up! Woohoo! Let's see, level 16. What were we going to go 16? 16, we're going to go Lady Killer. Alright, let's do it. Gotcha. Gotcha! Alright, let's save that. No VR tonight. No, baby girl, on Tuesdays now, VR. Hey, kids, it's been a while. Hey, Predator, thanks for hanging out. Let's give Predator 500 Kiss Cats for being in the stream. Again, hanging out. Good to see you, Predator. It has been a while. We're having lots of fun playing, of course, our modded playthrough. We're actually doing 2 multiple playthroughs at the same time. We're doing a VR playthrough, which is just purely vanilla because it doesn't have any DLC, no mods, no nothing. And then also we're playing a modded playthrough for the very first time. And it's really fun. A lot of fun to play. Alright, so I took a bunch of those resources back out that I had run through there, so I might actually have enough resources now to do the concrete floors. Aha, see? A little bit more concrete there. So maybe I can fix this up a little bit, at least get this row done. See if it's going to let me put it in there. Nope. Before I get this all situated. Get on in there. There we go. All right. I'll come back and add another row so it's not hanging off the end. All right, so we got that going. So the first thing we want to do is, of course, purified water. That's the whole purpose of the first row. And we only need to put 1 in there for it to grab that purified water. And then, of course, sort it right over there. And then we're going to go to the next one, and we're going to have it do nothing but food. So we're going to grab all the food that we happen to have right now, and crispy squirrel bits, whatever we can find, 1 of each thing in there. Which is great when you have a lot of stuff, because it's nice and easy to just run down stuff like that. Now, when we get to carrots, we actually don't want this to do carrots here. I'll probably do that with the purified water. So we're going to skip that. Cat meat, corn, skip it. Dirty water, yes. Glowing fungus, yes. Gourd, yes. Hub flower, guana bits, yes. Melons, no. Mirelurk meat. Mole rat meat. Mongrel meat. Lots of food stuff. Mute fruits, no. Now, the reason why I'm skipping those is those are actual items that I can plant that I'd want to put back into the workbench later on. Tarberries, potatoes. Now, normally, not potatoes. Normally, I don't save all this stuff. Normally, I sell all this stuff. But in this playthrough, I'm going to try to do a lot of food stuff. All right, so there we go. So that's just going to do nothing but grabbing all the food. Very nice. And then over here, we shall do armor. And let's see. Armor. Nothing but armor. Da-da-da-da. All right. Armor. Let's do it. So what are we looking for? Dirty army fatigues? Yes. Military fatigues? Yes. Let's see. T45. Sounds good. T45. Yes, yes. Oh, there's some sunglasses for dude. That's what happened to his sunglasses. I better put it in the thing. Not all this junk armor. Leather, no. Metal, no. We're just going to skip metal now. I had it sorting metal, but we're just going to skip it. We're going to try to go to, look at that, Assassin's one. That's a nice one. Give that to Preston. Give that to Preston if I've got a better one. So left leg. Is that a better one I've got? No. Just human damage for 15% though. That's tempting. I might use that for myself. And then we got a bunch of metal armor as well. And a bunch of stuff that we just want to get rid of. But there we go. So this is just going to be like military armor. Like I would equip my people, right? Either my power armor or like I would give my people dirty army fatigues and stuff like that. All right. So we're going to do that. And let's get it going. Test and see if it's working. Now, why do I do that? Well, so I don't have to sort the workbench. So let's get it going. Let's go to the workbench. What do we got in the workbench right now? Now, also, I'd like to just be able to pull certain ones of these out based on its component. Got to find a way to do that, too. Hold on. Let me turn this off. Hold on. So this is just going to pull everything out. Now, again, we have a thing called mechanical something or another, mod. Let me find it again, name of it. It is called Manufacturing Extended, which actually adds a little bit to our manufacturing. Now, we're actually doing this way too early. We don't really have a lot of resources to be doing a huge amount of this, but we are going to just keep going anyway. Keep going anyway. Let's see. Conveyor workshop storage. Vacuum hopper. And it has its own unique vacuum hopper as well. Right here, that's a component extractor. Extracts components from junk in the workshop when powered, right? So this is the extractor. Extracts components from junk in the workshop when powered. Will only extract components matching its inventory. So it'll actually take certain stuff out of there because we just have a regular vacuum hopper right here. We're going to go ahead and take that out of there. And we're going to try this component extractor like that. So it'll only grab components out and then go from there. Now, does it consider components to be actual full items, like a hot plate? What do we got multiple of? What do we got? We got multiple of in here that we could use. Let's see. Let's see. We got clipboards, rocket ships. Let's do rocket ships. Okay. So we'll put one rocket ship in here, like this. Rocket ship. Ah, it says you can't put that in there. Okay. You can't put it in there. It can only grab the raw components. Okay. So that's just going to grab raw components. How can we do that? Because what we wanted to do is convert it from its form like this into raw components, and then from those raw components, then use it, of course, to build ammo and things like that. I'll build a massive one of these at Spectral Island. I'm going to build a insanely humongous sorter there. Let's see. You have VR? What's the goal thing then? Yes, I have VR. I have HTC VR. I've been playing it for about a week. I now play it on Tuesdays. I also playing mods as well. Yeah, so I did buy it on a YOLO, so I just threw it on the credit card, hoping I could eventually earn enough to pay for it. We will see how it goes. Yeah, about 45 minutes there, Crazy. About 45 minutes. Yeah, I said, you know what? I'm going to just get it because it had an awesome deal, right? You get a $100 gift card for Amazon. You get the Fallout 4 and the Vive all at the same time for the same price as if you just buy the Vive. So I was like, dang, I'm going to get that. So we're playing 2 playthroughs. We're playing Fallout 4 VR. We were playing it all week last week during holidays. And then we're going to just play it on Tuesdays. And then the rest of the week, we're going to be playing the modded playthrough and 7 Days to Die, Warframe, PUBG, and a bunch of other stuff. I actually bought Gold Rush, the game, too, which we might try out at some point, too. So there we go. There we go. Really gather. There we go. Need a stop sign. But great question, Hillbilly Convoy. By the way, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. I'll highlight and read. Even attach itself to its own separate chat so I never miss it. So if I get busy doing something and I look back at chat, it'll be right there at the top of my chat. So I appreciate that. Appreciate that. There we go. My favorite mod's one that puts 60,000 of every reason in every single word. It saves you like 10 hours of finding materials. Yeah, I don't cheat. I don't shortcut. I don't try to make it easy. None of my mods give me a shortcut. I don't need it. I've played for over 2,000 hours and never have needed it, and I still don't need it. Right now, I'm producing about 20,000 bottle caps worth of cash just playing totally vanilla. I don't have to use mods. I don't use anything. I can crush it. Actually, in my VR playthrough, which I have no mods and nothing else, you don't even have DLC in that. Right now, I'm making about 50,000 bottle caps every few days by water purifiers here at Sanctuary, and I'm level 20. Level 20 at, I don't think I'm even level 20. I think I'm level 18. I make about 50,000 bottle caps. So you don't really need to cheat. I don't think anyway, but it's your game. You can do whatever you want. So go for it. Quee says, hey kids, man, how come you quit SWTOR? Because they really pissed off my entire guild by changing the loot setup. They changed the loot setup, and I was out during that time. And when I came back, because my machine had died. I lost my machine about December 5th of last year, which sucked. So I didn't have my machine for like 20 days while I was hoping to get a new one. So I did get a new one, which is awesome, the one I'm playing on right now. Thanks to all my supporters here on the stream helping me out as well. But what had happened was they had entered this loot system that they absolutely hated. They absolutely hated, and I have over 800 members over the last 15 years as the leader and founder of my guild. And they just like gave SWTOR the middle finger and left, all of them. And so a whole bunch of guilds exited then. Now we'd already left from before. I mean, I've been playing since it came out, since like before pre-release. Some of my members actually did the alpha and the beta of the game way long time ago. I liked the game. I just think the people make horrible decisions for the game. I mean, they didn't have to, what are they doing? I mean, the loot system was fine. It was just fine the way it was. And they went and changed it. Then everybody left. Then they changed it back, and they changed it to a whole nother system. And then, you know, third time is not a charm. Third time being screwed over. Nobody wants to be screwed over 3 times. You know, we gave it a second chance. We went back. We had lots of fun. We did some raiding, and we ran around, got all sorts of trouble as we came back. But then they just screwed up again. I mean, they just did the same thing they did before, which is not listen to their community, which is terrible. That's what can kill any game faster than anything, is just not to listen to their community, to think that they know better. That they know better than their community, boom, that's a quick way to kill any game. Case in point, the Sony debacle with the Star Wars game, the Star Wars Galaxies, of course. They knew better, right? They knew better than all the players to make, being a Jedi super easy, right? Wrong. Wrong. Yeah. Yeah. That, it really sucks because in the very beginning it was a really fantastic game. And I don't blame BioWare at all. By the way, I got to go to the thing. Do I have my coin? Where's my coin at? Put it somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Here it is. I got to go. Oh, out of thousands of people who wanted to go, I was one of only 100 that got to go to the Guild Summit right there. Boom. Right there. Got the coin to prove it. I was there. I'm on a video on their webpage from that. But yeah, I got to go to the Guild Summit. I told them, look, this is what you got to do. Fast travel. You got to add more things. You got to add guild housing. You got to do all of this stuff. You got to be able to pull your whole raid to you so you can just get going where it doesn't take 45 minutes to get everybody ready to go on a raid, right? You got to make your outfits look better. You've got to really work on it. And if you do, then my team will be back. We'll be back because I had over 300 members on SWTOR, by the way. And those were all subscribed, by the way. That was before it went free to play. That's 300 people. And that's why they invited me to that Guild Summit. I know that's why they invited me because I had a huge guild at the time in SWTOR. And it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, but then they started making dumb decisions. And then there was like a mass exodus of the game. Our server was the largest because, of course, we had 300 people on there. Just in our guild alone. But yeah, sorry. I'm not going back to it. I just you know what? My members don't want to play. Wherever my members want to play is where I want to go. And we've tried Elder Scrolls Online too, which is a pretty fun game. I don't like the skill system, but I do like the actual game itself. I do like the questing and all of that stuff. It is a super fun game. If you like that, I'd definitely check it out. If you're into that kind of fantasy game. I love fantasy games. But we won't be going back to SWTOR. I closed it down, said, sorry, nope, not going to play it anymore. Because there's just not enough people who are interested in it. So that's what I play. I play what everybody's interested in. Right now, we're playing some Warframe, which is a super fun game, by the way. If you haven't discovered that game, definitely worth playing that one. I'm going to be playing it here on Saturday with my team. Super, super fun. So definitely check that one out. Yeah, but SWTOR is a great game if you've never played it. If you've never played it, go over there, try it out for free, play through all the different storylines because they have really phenomenal storylines. And I think that's probably their best thing, the ability to pick different options as you go. Play with other noobs. Don't play with people who have played for a long time because people who have played SWTOR for a long time, you know what they want to do? They want to skip all the dialogue. They want to skip everything and go as fast as they can through that instance and just grind it. So find 3 friends that you want to play SWTOR with. Go play all together as noobs and run around and listen to the storyline and play the different characters because they really do have a lot of great storyline, especially if you're into Star Wars. Especially if you're into Star Wars, I strongly recommend it. But after that, after you get past the free part, get the heck out of there. Unless you find you really love it, then go for it. Go for it. I still really like the game, but again, that's why I don't play. Okay, so this has just got to be just components. That's just components, the raw components. I wish there was one that just grabbed the junk out of there. Object distractor. Pulls object. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, again, this is from the Manufacturing Extended. This is not from the Wasteland Workshop. This is a mod that's adding this other thing like this. Pulls objects from the workshop inventory when powered. Will only take objects matching its inventory. That's what I want. All right, let's take that out of there. Let's go ahead and turn this around. And let's go ahead and see if we can actually tell it to specifically grab certain things out of there. Again, so we're going to go ahead and try the rocket. Oh, yeah, okay, it goes in there. Awesome. And then we'll go ahead and just hit T. Drop it all back in there again. And let's see if it pulls just the rocket out. It's in there. For some reason, the rest of it's not running. Not enough power? You know that's not plugged in, Preston, right? You know that's not plugged in, right? Preston. He's so crazy. Oh, there's a little thing I forgot to do, everybody. A little thing. Let's see some Kismet fails in the chat, everybody. Because I scrapped the other one, or I stored the other one, I have to re-put the power line. All right, Kismet. All right, Kismet. Let's get this going, brah. Let's get this going. Let's see if I can hit the right one here. Why can't I link it to that? All right. Oh, I'm getting that up there. I want this to that. There we go. All right, now it's working. There we go. It's grabbing the rockets. And then it's grabbing the rockets, and it's going to convert that rocket into its base component. There we go. Some plastic. Nice. So it grabbed a very specific item out of there. Now, I put the other item in there so that it would do it. Now, why am I doing that? Because what I want my sorters to do is to grab very specific things out of the workbench, which is why I got this manufacturing extension, and then go down certain lines, right? Like, if there were certain resources to make bullets, then I could go ahead and grab those resources to make bullets and then run them down that particular line and make a bunch of bullets, right? So it only grabs specifically what it needs, right? And that's what I'm setting up right now. So right now, I only want to grab stuff that is not a base component. The reason why I don't want to grab the base components is because I want those to stay in there, and I'll get those later, right? What I want to grab is a non-base component, like a battered clipboard and all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and just grab everything out of here.
Anything I can help carry?
And we'll go ahead and put a bunch of stuff in here. Now, the cool thing is there's actually an icon next to it that shows you what's a base component. See, the base components are these little... oh, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer. Z Demolished. Crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Also, Mario Guy. Sorry, I missed your thing there about 7 minutes. Welcome to Camp Navarro, Sylvan. How in the hell does Sylvan get on base? I'll have to... Get the civilian off the government property. Exactly, Mario Guy. Exactly. Exactly. Obese Tiger also with the follow a while ago. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, put your feet up on the furniture. We don't mind at all. Oh, yeah, I know it died. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. But that's EA for you. I don't blame BioWare at all. I totally blame EA for pushing that game out too early and not having all of those base things in the game, like quick travel, like the ability to summon your raid to you when you're doing raids, like fixing a lot of the bugs with raids. Like sometimes we would raid for like 4 hours, right? And then we get to like the end boss or the boss before the end boss, and it would bug out. And there went 4 hours of 30 people's time, right? Because we were running multiple raids at the same time. Not good. Not good. Not good. There we go. Kleptomatic hoarder. Exactly. Oh, I am a hoarder. I'm not just a hoarder. I am a super looter. I loot everything down to the tiniest bottle cap and the tiniest cigarette butt and everything. I will loot it all, especially in the very beginning. Now, later on, when I'm crazy rich, I'm a wasteland tycoon, I will not do it anymore. I will basically just scrap all of that stuff along the way. All right, so you can see here with my mods, you can kind of see over here. You can kind of see that it's got a different icon here than it's got up here. This is like a log, and this is like a bag with a little bar. And what that does, that tells me that this is the raw stuff, the wood, right? And then this is the other stuff, which makes it super easy for me to know which is all the raw and then which ones to put in there, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Right now we got a 5mm weight. We got aluminum can. And this is going to help us later on. Now, right now, it's not going to help us so much because we've only got one of each thing. Oh, we've only got one of each thing. And as we put them in there, if we see something say 2, then we screwed it up. Duct tape, hot plate. Did we put that in? No. Now, again, we're also kind of wasting a little bit of our resources, though, by putting them in there because we're not going to actually use those resources, right? Those resources are going to be just sitting in this thing here, utilized to pull other stuff out when we get it. But it will help a lot. Now, paint can, I actually don't want it to pull that out of there. That I want it to go in a different direction. Ragstead hide, which is leather, bones, which should become bone, etc. Now this right here, putting shipments in there, I don't know, especially early in the game, I would not do that because those are really expensive. So I'm not going to put shipments in there. Surgical tray, telephone, toy car, toy flange, and vacuum tube. And then, of course, there'll be more stuff that we'll get along the way that we haven't put in there. And then, of course, this is going to make it super easy for it just to pull the specific stuff out and then run it as quick as possible through the sorter. Now, one of the problems with the sorter is you put a bunch of stuff in there and you literally have to stay here for it to sort the whole entire thing, right? Because it doesn't work while you're not around, which sucks. But if you tell it specifically to grab specific things, it is much more powerful. And I think this particular sorter should have been in the contraptions originally. But of course, someone came out with one, and there we go. So let's test it out. Let's go back to workshop. Let's hit T to drop it in there. And let's flippy the switch. Oh, actually, it's already flipped. There we go. And there we go. Grab the coolant cap. And it's converted the coolant cap into aluminum. So there we go. Now what this does right here, this is the recycler. It takes the item, tube flange, and then converts it into its raw component. In this case, some copper and whatnot. Like that. So awesome. So in theory, we could have multiple of these running at the same time. So you could have some that are grabbing your raw resources, converting them into base resources. Some that are grabbing stuff that is not the raw resources. See, I don't want to grab the aluminum and run it down this line, right? I want it to go over there and grab the raw components and run it over there. Or do I? Or do I? Maybe I want to grab the raw components out and then walk them over to Red Rocket, right? So again, there's a lot of combinations I can do. But there's certainly something I don't want to do right here is I don't want it to grab all that kind of base resources out of there. I want to actually tell it specifically what I want it to grab out of the workbench and then run that along. Run that along. No, I want to go ahead and get that same thing we just got right here. Mama Murphy! Don't make me drug you, woman. Don't make me drug you. I will full-on drug you and sit in your chair, and I will put you on the edge of the settlement. Don't make me do it. Warning. Warning. I hate that when they're banging on the building. I mean, if they actually, like, fix the building, well, then awesome, but they never fix the building. They just sit there and they bang on it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand why you didn't make them actually... I'm going to shoot Mama Murphy in a minute. Okay, object redactor. Pulls object inventory and power only the objects in your inventory. That's what I'm looking for. Out of the way, bro. Out of the way. All right, let's go ahead and run our power again. Over to there. Now, specifically in here, of course, we're going to do basically the same thing we did before and utilize all of this stuff. So we want to obviously have it pull the purified water. That's the number one. And then a whole bunch of this other stuff in here as well. So it grabs... all of this stuff. So we're going to basically put all the stuff that we want to sort in here. Now, there's a lot of work, but it's worth it in the long run, if you think about it. It is definitely worth it to have it specifically grab certain things, right? And really, if you want to really make this amazing, you would have multiple things pulling from the workbench. Now, I have the ability in this particular playthrough to make the workbench not buy stuff, so I can put multiple things to pull it. But I think what I'll eventually do is just have it literally pull everything out of the workbench, put it into like a central sorter, and then from that central sorter, it'll go out in different directions, which would be a lot of fun. I really need to find a really flat... Where's a really flat settlement? Where's the flattest settlement in the wasteland? That's a good one. I have some ideas. Finch Farm, maybe. Finch Farm. All right, let's keep going. Mute fruit. Again, this you don't have to do any of this, by the way. You don't have to do any of this. I love to have it auto sort for me. And now I have the ability to sort even at a higher level, because I can tell it specifically what I want to grab out of the workbench, which is just awesome. Awesome sauce. But you do have to waste some of your resources to do that. All right, so there we go. So we want to pull all of that stuff. What other stuff do we want to pull? We want to pull some Rad-X. Pull that out of there. Pull some Rad away. Stem packs. Some Jet. And any of this stuff. This is... Pull all that out of there. All right. Got all that. We got that. Armor. Again, army fatigues, dirty army fatigues, military fatigues. For now, we all don't have anything else that we wanted to sort. All right, so that's what we want to pull. We want to pull all of that stuff out of the workbench. And again, it's working on that side, doing its thing, which has probably pulled all of the stuff now. Yeah. It's already pulled all the stuff it can. Turn that off. Then we'll go ahead, drop all this stuff back in the workbench. And then we'll put all of this extra stuff that we don't need to carry around. Work on our armor. Put all these pistols. So now it's not going to grab the pistols anymore, which is awesome. Because I don't want it to grab the pistols, because what happens when it grabs like a Fat Boy or armor like Super Mutant armor is it gets stuck. So you can actually tell it not to grab the stuff that always gets stuck in the conveyor belt if you think about it, if you work backwards, right? So I don't want it to get stuck where it's pulling stuff out of there. So what do we need for the spray and pray? 45. All right, cool. Grenades. We'll go ahead and just keep those grenades on us. Mines I don't need. And again, we'll get rid of all this stuff. And we'll build this up as we go. I mean, there's a lot more stuff we could do to it. But we'll also go in and have it grab the stuff that we want to sell automatically and put it separately from the stuff we want to keep. And we'll continuously work that up. That legendary back. And again, put all the stuff in there. Get the stem packs. All of this stuff. Actually, we want to get all the food back out again. Get the food back out. I don't think we did that yet. Let's get the corn. Corn, melons, mute fruit, potatoes, carrots, which I don't think we have any carrots. What else? Again, you could really get this to, you know, sort to the lowest level. To whatever, like, really specific level you want to do. Trash can car show up yet? Nope. Alright, so then this one here, along with purified water, will also tell it very specifically to grab this food. Now, the reason why we want to grab this food is this is the food that we use to farm with. So we'll go ahead and have it put that separate into this one. So we'll have the purified water and then all the basic farm food, which will walk over to another settlement. So again, pretty awesome. There we go. Kismet, I suggest stop hammering mod. I know. I just delete the things when I find them.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Well, all I gotta do is just get her to be... All I gotta do is give her some jet. Actually, do I got some jet on me? Maybe I'll give it to her just so she stops. Hold on. Where's my jet? Put it in here. Where's that jet? Thought I had some somewhere. Right there. All right, that's it. I'm gonna give her some jet. Preston, don't jet! Preston! Where you at, crazy lady? I just saw her go by. Where's that crazy lady? There she is. Mama Murphy, time to get stoned.
Those
Mama
uglies
Murphy.
will think twice before messing with us again.
Place, kid. Your energy.
Someone always loves to walk up and talk to me. I used to live here a long time ago.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Already got some. Here you go.
Here. Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now,
Preston don't
let
like
me
that.
ride the high to where the site wants to take me. You're looking for a man. He can help you.
She's so creepy!
But He ain't gonna be the man you expect. He's somewhere deep and dark, surrounded by folks with nothing but
picking a terrible
cruel
game engine.
intentions. But there's an echo.
Yeah.
Something in the past that can help you. When you meet the fat man and the angry woman, tell them to remember the quarry and Lily June on the rocks, and they'll let you and your friend pass.
I'll probably kill him anyway.
Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Hey.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly.
You talk to her
but
right
I
away,
need a
she'll give you the
chair.
quest.
Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Sure, be glad to do it.
Be glad to help.
Thank you.
All right, Mama Murphy. No more banging. I'm banishing you to the edge of my settlement. Actually, I'll make her like a central figure. We'll put her in the middle of the, put her right here next to the tree. Make her sit outside and get rained on. All right, now what that does, it gives you like a little special chair, Mama Murphy's chair. Now again, if you want to make it where you can move this chair later, you can go in and do some decorations and floor coverings. And I would make a giant rug because it's easier. But maybe one like this. Nice little rug. Maybe out here. Like that. And then if you put it on there, you can go ahead and move it later. Like that. So you can just, what you can do is just go ahead and grab the rug like this, and then see the chair moves with it. So kind of a cool thing if that's annoying that that chair is always like that. Now Mama Murphy gonna go over there and sit and stop banging on the house over here. Now again, I could go look for that little spot that she was trying to do it. There's actually a bunch of spots where you can do it. But actually, I think we will. Right there, hammer animation, scrap. Bam, now Preston's not gonna do it. What the heck? I believe I can fly. That person was flying. Mama Murphy, deja vu. I know, huh? I just want to shoot her every time. All right. So we got that going on. We got her some jet. Now she won't annoy us as much. Let's see. Oh, fragma grenades, too. We want to go ahead and put some of those in there so it'll sort our grenades. I want to put some grenades in there. Grenades. I like how it puts it in his own category, too. Oops. I like how it puts it in his own category, too, so you can see how many of those you've already put in the sorter just by category, which is cool. Very, very cool, because you can just flip through the categories and say, okay, do I already have some jet and stem packs in there? Yes, I do. Do I already got blood pack in there, which I do, because when I put one in there, I got two, etc. As we're going along. I'm still worried about where the heck my, wonder if I put it at Red Rocket. I can't remember. I can't remember when I did stuff with my thing and my stuff. All right.
Talk about the railroad, helping free synths and all that. They don't sound too bad.
Let's go ahead and put a lot of this miscellaneous stuff that I have on me right now in here. And those I want to keep. Super mutant orders, a note. Oh, can't get rid of that one. Ammo, we'll keep that. We're good other than that. We are good. All right. What else we got in here? Cigarette, pre-war money, subway tokens, bobby pins. Those we're going to keep. You're special. You're special. Bobby pin box. Mr. Gutsy. Bunch of magazines. Note. Can't do that one. Overdue book. Keep that. Burn magazines. Another thing I could just have it grab. I can just have it grab like burnt magazines and all of that stuff out of there in the sorter. We'll do that later. We'll do that later. Let's flip this baby on. Let's grab it. Grab the aluminum out of there. Let's have it doing its thing. Now, the whole point of this... Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff there. The whole point of this is that by the time you kind of come back and forth from here, that you will kind of fine tune it. That's what I do, as you can see. Blood plaque, already got it. Blood leaf, didn't have it. Brain fungus, nope. Carrot flower, nope. So that wasn't already in there. So you see it got to the end, and then I took it and I put it in there, and then it will sort it next time across there. So again, as it goes through, there's some military fatigues. Boom. It's going to put that over here so I can equip my peeps with it later. Hub flower coming through. There we go. So while you're here at your settlement, it should automatically be running the whole time, so you don't have to worry about it. And then over here, as they collect more junk material, right? As they collect like a scalpel, you see we've got a scalpel there and a wrench, it should automatically grab that as well. Let's see if we've actually got a wrench in here. We don't. Let's go ahead and grab the wrench and a scalpel.
What are you going to do with that?
I'm going to put it in here. Preston, what, have you not been listening? Preston doesn't watch the stream. What's up with that? Scalpel and adjustable wrench. There we go. And I can pull this. And then in theory, you could just leave this on. You drop what you want in there, and you know it's not going to grab everything. It's just going to grab specifically what you want and sort specifically what you want. Now, I could run another one, which is what I'm going to do next, and that one's job is going to be specifically... Get away from there, Preston. Specifically to grab just the raw components out. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, the reason why I want to do that is so I could walk it over to Red Rock. Now, of course, a funny thing I could do is run it up and then run the conveyor all the way over to the bridge and have it pull it out of the workbench from over here and then deliver it over there at the bridge where I grab it and just slow walk it over there. I could really get involved in what I could do. Big time. But let's go ahead and make one more, and then we're going to get moving on here. How are we doing on time? How are we doing on time? Looking good. About another 15 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and check out what's been going on in 7 Days to Die as well. All right, so we need this one, which is the component extractor. Like so. And we're gonna need an L-shaped, like so, except for we want to have a base on it. My little mannequin. Oh, that's what I did with it. Wait a minute. Oh, that's what I did with all my stuff. I forgot. I put it on the mannequins. That's right. I put it on the mannequins, remember? And she's got the wedding ring. One of these guys got the wedding ring on him. Who is it? Who's got the wedding ring? Which one of you got the wedding ring? That's what I did with the stuff. I put it on these armor racks. I forgot. That's exactly what I did. Use. Yeah. So she's got the vault suit. She got the yellow fedora from my dudes. She's got the lab coat. Minuteman outfit. There's the wedding ring right there. That's what I did with it. This overseer's thing. We can probably see the wedding ring on the finger. Okay, that's what I do. I totally had forgotten. Totally had forgotten. All right, so we need to elbow that out, and then we need to put a container right here to hold that stuff. Hold that stuff. Conveyor workshop. So that goes back in the workshop. Yeah, we don't want that. We just want to pull those components, the raw components, out of there. And again, we're gonna have our own kind of flip switch. My own little flippy switch. Flip switch. Nothing but flip switch. Da 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 da. We're doing a little bit of advanced stuff here. But it's all part of the fun. And we'll run it over here. And there we go. Now, of course, it's got no components in there. Now, what I'd like it to do is just like extract all of the components. I wonder if you can just do that. Any component as opposed to what's actually in there. I don't think you can do that. I don't think they have one of those. Got this one, which is the component extractor, which is what we got. This is the object extractor, and that's it. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab all the components out of here. Like so. Again, this is not right for this moment right now. This is for as we play through the entire game. We'll literally just drop a bunch of stuff in there, and then it will just sort all of it for us. That's the point. But we do have to use up some of our resources to do so. But only one of each thing, so. And we'll keep fine-tuning this as we go along in the playthrough. There we go. And then now we can just drop it in the workbench. And it should, in theory, grab it and pull it out of there. There it goes. Nice. So, wait a minute. Aha, I just had another idea. So in theory, when this goes through, extracts it, and then converts it into the base resource over here, I should be able to have it automatically go back into the workbench, and then this grab the base resource and pull it out of there. Aha, let's do that. Let's turn this off for right now. Let's grab this base resource. Let's go ahead and take this one out of here. Store that one. And then we'll use the one that makes it go back into the workshop storage like this. And then in theory, it'll grab the base one, convert it into base resource, put it back in the workbench, and then this one will grab it and put it in a separate one. That's cool. That's awesome, man. I'm digging it. Digging it. All right. Cool, cool. Yeah, we don't have enough base resources to do it right now. Let's get the burgundy bottle out of there. And let's put the burgundy bottle in here. There we go. And it'll grab the bottle out of there in the future and do that. And then over here, of course, is also grabbing all this food out of there, purified water, running it in here. Nice. So we've actually got 3 sorters running at the same time, grabbing different loot. Now, that's how the contraption workshop should have worked. Now, by the way, you don't have to be so close to the thing. As you can see, you can leave a pretty big gap between the workbench and the thing. That's freaking cool. That's cool. We got to save because we just did a whole lot of stuff. We just did a whole lot of stuff, everybody. Let's see. What's the advantage of sorting? What does it allow you to do in the game, accomplish in the game? It just does a lot of work for you. So you don't sit there and do the manual sorting. You can go in and adjust it and basically sort everything. So when you come back here and you're looking for grenades, or you're coming back here and you're looking for purified water or stem packs or whatever it is, it's already going to be pre-sorted. You don't have to look through a gigantic list of stuff. Now, another thing that it does is something I'm going to show you when I go to Red Rocket. We're going to go over there and we're going to use a little conveyor over there as well, if I have enough resources. Let's go see. Let's go see. So first I'm going to grab all this resources that it has already kind of figured out and converted. And we're going to run to Red Rocket. And we're going to set up a little bit of a ammunition depot at Red Rocket. Let's go. Now, by the way, Sim Settlements also will do ammunition as well. You can see it's done some ammunition for us back here. Right here. Oh, it must have put it in the workbench or something because it's no longer there. There's like 10 millimeter and stuff in there as well, which is pretty awesome. Maybe it's gearing out my peeps. Not quite sure what that does. All right. Gonna run over here. See, I like to get to the point where I start buying combat armor and I start gearing up every single one of my peeps. That's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. Now, right over here is, of course, the Red Rocket workbench. And as you can see, we have a lot of base resources in there. Let's get that purified water out of there. We have a lot of base resources in here, but also you can see that we have some other stuff. Bag of fertilizer, we have some crystals, some shipments, that kind of stuff. All of that stuff should be broken down to its base component. Now, why am I breaking it down to its base component? Oop, I just grabbed that wood. Put that back in. The reason why I'm trying to break it down to its base component is so then I can very easily pull it out of here and make ammo. And that's what we're going to do. And then, of course, how can you make ammo? Well, of course, if you have the Contraptions Workshop, you have a whole bunch of various things you can use to build various ammo and stuff. Now, I'm not sure if I have enough resources to do so, but we're going to try. All right, so we have different machinery here. Now, this breaks down junk, which is the recycler. That's a new one from that manufacturing extended mod. We also have a builder here. Builds a variety of objects from its inventory when powered. Use a connected terminal to build. All right. We've also got an armor forge. We can make armor. We got an auto butcher, so you can put like dead stuff that you kill, including people, in there, and it will chop them up. Component extractor, which we've already been playing with. We've got an auto loom, which will actually make clothing. We've got a fist weapon forge, which we're not going to use. Melee weapon, not going to use. Object extractor. Power armor forge, which we're not going to do. Robot disassembler. So if you get some automatron stuff, this is also part of the manufacturing extended. You can go ahead and put those in there, and it will disassemble those robots. Again, vault-tec auto loom, where you can make vault-tec clothing. And of course, the weapon forge, auto loom, energy weapon forge, heavy weapon forge, ammunition plant. All right, that's what we're looking for right there, because we want to have ourselves a nice little ammunition plant. But before we do that, of course, and I'm just going to put it down right there, what we're going to need is, of course, the ability to pull the stuff out of there. So we're going to need a component extractor like this, like it is, to pull. Preston! Trolling me, Preston. Trolling me, Preston. So we're going to need to kind of aim it so it can come out of there, right? So we can run it to our thing here. But we got a bunch of stuff. Nope. We got a bunch of stuff here. Oh, repair. Yes. Oh, it got damaged. It got damaged. It damaged my stuff. Stop damaging my stuff, people. And we'll get these out of here. Now, very early in the game, I keep these. But later on, I will just scrap the heck out of them. Because I also got some new cool-looking ones that I want to try. All right. Again. What's that? Rain. Awesome. All right, there we go. So, really, this is what we want to do. Try to connect that in there, but it's not quite letting me connect. Now, we got a bit of a problem. Nope. Doesn't want to snap. Oh, wrong way, maybe. Ah, there we go. Wrong way. So, again, we got to aim it at it. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I like the weather thing. I think it's just happens to happen right when I'm talking. Which is really annoying. All right, where's it at? Miscellaneous. Inventory. There we go. Move that back just a little bit. See if we can nudge this over. Angle a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So the whole point of this is it's going to extract stuff out of the workbench and, of course, make some ammo. Now, we don't know what we need for the ammo, so we got to figure that out first, too. So we're going to go ahead and use a terminal. Terminal. Right over here. Ah. Nope, not there. Terminals. Where the heck are my terminals? Brain. Right here. Terminals. And I'm going to go ahead and use a vault-tec population management system because I'm going to use it anyway eventually. So right now I need 8 power for this. I need 8 power for that. And I need 1 power for this. 16, 17 power. So hopefully Okay, I get it. We're getting some water out here, people. And then, of course, we're going to need some more power, but I don't know how much power we got. We got 5 there. We can make 1 and 1. So we need more gears. But the cool thing is we've discovered Diamond City, so we can go ahead and jump back to Diamond City once we have enough cash to do so. So basically what we're going to do is just basically make us some ammo. And that's going to be super handy here at the beginning of the game. We need to see we have enough for putting the thing on there so before I forget again. We need to put an end on it. Got to put an end on it. Conveyor storage. There we go. So basically, pull the components out of the workbench, run it, make us some ammunition, and then put the ammunition in storage so we can run by, get the ammo, and we're out of here. Based on the components. Now again, this is a whole different way to play the entire game because I'm using a lot of the resources and various other mods to make it more contraptions based, more settlement based playthrough, which is a lot of fun. Hey, Steady McGetty, what's up? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I usually just make a jail and put the chair in it. There you go, Hillbilly Convoy. Yeah, just make it without a door. Just let her sit down and then just like cement her in. There you go. There you go. All right, so we've got a few more minutes here, everybody, and then we're going to check out some 7 Days to Die here in just a couple minutes. We're going to go ahead and see if we can jump to run back over here, see if we got some purified water. And then from there, see if we can go ahead and buy some more gears. Buy some more gears up in here. Look at that smoke going. Cool. Cool. I need to get my action points up. Again, so whenever you're here at Sanctuary, this thing's just going to constantly be running. Right? Now, one of the problems is, of course, I have this running, which is, of course, burning all my power because I need a lot more power. So I got to turn this off. I'm going to go ahead and flip all these off. Now, again, anything in here, right, by the way, is not going to be any, useful. So let's make sure we grab that out of there. And then we got to go turn our purified water back on again.
You're doing good work. Thanks for saying that.
Watch, Preston's going to turn back again. Turn back again. It'd be annoying. Because we turned our purified water off, which means it's not producing any cash for us now. So we got to run down here and flippy the little switch. Right now, we're probably getting 0 water. Let's see. Oh, it still says $9.99. How is that possible? There must be something else connected. No. No, it's got no power. It just says that's potentially what we're doing. But we don't have any power turned on. There we go. Flip it on. Now, how much do we really get? Yeah, we're getting 910. 910. There we go. All right. Again, we need lots and lots more gears and other stuff. So, again, so we drop a bunch of stuff in there. We run all 3 of our sorters there. It'll convert it into base components. It'll sort all of our food and water. And then sort our base components over here. We take the base components over to Red Rocket. Or we could just let it run off of here, too. And then we go ahead and convert it. And then, of course, make some ammo out of it. And you can also make weapons and armor and all of that other stuff using the Contraptions Workshop. And let's go ahead and look in here. Let's go ahead and hit T to drop any resources that we have like this. So it'll pull those resources and work on that later. And again, we'll work on more sorting later on. I'm looking for purified water is what I'm looking for. Nope. None in there. All right, so we'll come back to that later. We got 22 in here, so we'll grab that. And do we have any over here? No, we already used it. Let's check our bike, too. Did I leave any on the bike? Let's find out. Any on the bike? No. All right. Cool, everybody. All right, we're going to leave it there. I'd love to just keep going and going and going because this game is super addicting in that way. But we'll go ahead and just forward time here. Go sleep in my bed. Let's go ahead and forward time to the daytime. Save, and we'll head out. Right now what happens is they get a little quiet sometimes. Right about this time, I find. Right about 1 o'clock. Everyone's getting a little tired. But it happens. It happens. Been pretty active all night long. Pretty active. Alright, so we'll go ahead and save it there. And we'll come back to this playthrough next time. So what I'm going to do, everybody, is I'm going to go ahead and break right here. Now, if you are watching this on YouTube, of course, watch for the next section coming up in just a minute.